Hello, everybody. How are you? Hope you're all well. Hey, what's up, Ludwig? Yo, that video was fucking great. If anyone hasn't seen Ludwig's new video, please check it out. It was super good. What's up, Cobain? Got 2 names. Alright, so let's get the show on the road. Alright. As usual, I will let you guys know when he is here. Gatsper, what's up? Rydrake. Retro Mask, WT. Praga, Carl. James. So let me make sure I've got everything working here. You count, it's good. Samurai. Day Cash. Got a new hat. What, is it in his Twitter or something? Oh, it is. Brand new hat being added as one of our support goals. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, I didn't see any of this fucking dumb shit. Reminder that tonight's the conclusion of blah blah blah. Big update! I was just searching the house for winter clothing, and I found a new hat. And will now be a part of this. That will now be a part of the streams. Hopefully we can see it tonight on the Lost Judgement stream. Tonight's stream of Lost Judgement is live. Not only will we get to the bottom of this whatever, but there's a brand new hat being added as one of our support goals. And I can't wait to show it to you all because it's, well, you'll see. Alright. That's great. Thank you. Late December and now just looking for winter clothes. Dude, it snowed in Washington. Super cheesy. Yeah, the profile pic. I know. Look at this. This fucking thing. How would you make that your profile pic? Like, he's probably going for some sort of weird irony play, maybe, but it's just fucking sad, dude. I always spell it wrong. I think there's an E, right? Yeah. I listened to some of his fucking weird rant from this morning. So bad. This dude. It was like a legitimate midlife crisis segment. I hope he's on soon. Is he on? Did I get my wish?
Hello and welcome to the late stream and welcome to Lost Judgment. Whew. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the home stretch. Really for real this time. I know that last time we played this, it was like, oh, it's time to finish up the school stories, and then we ended up getting stuck. Having to
I will be right back super quick.
Another
I'll
hour.
be listening on my phone.
We actually
I just made dinner
should
with my
be
wife,
able
so,
to finish the school
give
stories.
me a sec. Nice.
Finally. This playthrough at this point, I believe, is like 65 hours long.
So
or
SOS is
longer.
offline until I get back.
Long. It's time. It's time to finish the school stories. It's time to finish the main story within the next week so we can do the year-end series. Then the game may continue through July, through January as a once-a-week late-night stream where we do some optional side content that I didn't do during the main campaign, including there's a few different side quests that I didn't do. There's a ninja quest line. There's the angry teacher quest line. There's the VR missions. In addition to all of that, after you beat the game, apparently more side missions open up more optional investigation cases. So there's still potential to have a nice chill stream once a week of Lost Judgment after the playthrough is officially over. But we got to get it done. We have to do it because what I want to do, play this tonight, play this Thursday night, see how far we've gotten, and depending on how much is left, either do 1 or 2 more night streams to finish it, or do a major daytime stream over the weekend, okay, to finish this up so that we can actually do the year-end series. In fact, if everything goes well, we may be able to do the year-end series by the end of next week's streams, which would be really cool because that's right at the beginning of the new year, and then we can move right into new content for the new year and not have it lingering, which seems to have been a problem the last couple of years. I get stuck having to finish up a game and not being able to do the year-end series right away. Perhaps this year it won't be a problem. Okay, so I'm excited for tonight. I hope that you guys are too. By the way, this is the final consecutive stream of the week. I know this was a weird week because things were broken up because of the Christmas holiday. It is what it is. I'm going to be off from streaming tomorrow. I'll return on Thursday with Skyrim as the major gameplay stream. And then, yes, more Lost Judgment as the late stream on Thursday. One quick thing, because we're going to jump in. I have a few shout-outs to do. But FYI, tonight, there is a new hat in the rotation of hats. I found it downstairs. Here's what happened. During the break, I had dinner, turkey tacos. And after dinner, Kat and I were talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow's our day off. And she's like, shit. She's like, I really want to go out, but man, it's going to be so cold out there. It's going to be only 20 degrees here in the United States, 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It's below freezing temperatures. I said, yeah, what we should do is bundle up. We almost never wear winter stuff outside because it's almost never that cold here in Washington State. So I said, you know what? Let me open up the closet and let's see what we've got in the closet. So I open it up and I'm pulling shit out and it's like all these things. Wow, winter gloves that I probably wore like twice. I found 2 scarves. One that I like and one that she likes. So we're going to wear scarves when we're out tomorrow. Oh, look, here's some hats I haven't worn in years. And then all of a sudden I start pulling more stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, what's this in the back? I'm finding stuff that I could wear on the stream. I found a really neat hat that you guys, I'm telling you, you guys will think this hat is great. It's probably, I don't want to spoil it. If I tell you exactly what I think about the hat, it will spoil, okay? But basically, I feel this will be a hat you guys would definitely think would be good for the streams. Let's just put it that way. I can't stop laughing. So, I found, like, oh my god, this is awesome. And I found another hat. I was like, what the? I just kept finding stuff. I'm like, dude, this is the thing. Like, things change over the years, right? Back many years ago, I used to be a different kind of content creator. Today, now I'm interactive. Today, we do silly things on the streams. Yeah, I'll toss on a hat. I'll put on a vest. This wasn't stuff that I thought about years and years ago. And now it's like, oh, let me go through my closet. Oh, my God, seriously? Look what I got. So, anyway, tonight, if we do hit the $100 tips goal, there will be a new hat premiering on stream live. Okay? You've never seen it on a stream before. Okay? Brand new. So I guess we'll see what happens. If we reach it, great. If not, I'm not going to cry about it. But I'm just saying it would be cool. It's something nice. Also, I've not hit a vest goal all week long. It would be great if we could tonight. But again, I'm not going to go crazy. I realize that whenever we play Lost Judgment, we get a little bit of support. Usually it's Slayer who supports the stream in a major way. And Slayer, by the way, I do not want to put any pressure on you tonight. It's not about that. It's not about, oh, man, everyone's going to lean on Slayer now to fucking contribute. That's ridiculous. No. I don't even want to see a single person mention something like that in the chat. I will kick your ass out. That shit is not acceptable, okay? Finishing up my coffee here. One final thing. For some odd reason, people were talking about politics and religion in the stream earlier. And I was like, no, you're not allowed to do that. It's always been against the rules of my streams to talk about politics and religion. It's incredibly derailing. Has nothing to do with games or gameplay. And in addition, it gets people arguing about shit. Not allowed. I didn't time anyone out or take any disciplinary action. I don't want to. But that's just like common sense that why would you do that? You know, so please don't do that. That's not allowed. Okay? Okay. All right. Let's get the shout outs. First of all, a new member. If I can get it to show up, maybe it won't show up. The new member shows over here, but doesn't show in my feed. That's delightful. I can't read it. It's too far away. I seriously can't read the new member's name. What the fuck? It's way too small. The text is like microscopic. Hold on. Can I zoom? Hot Dog. Hot Dog became a new member tonight. Thank you to a hot dog for becoming a new channel member. I don't know if that affected our total members or not, so I'm not going to update the total as of now. But thank you to hot dog for the new membership. Awesome. Now, Slayer tipped me $1.50 and says the following. Phil, I am back for another Lost Judgment stream. I can't wait for you to find out the Professor reveal. You should be able to complete the storyline for the Professor tonight and even start a bit of the main story tonight afterwards. Sounds good. I hope that we do. I hope that we get a good head start and we can do more story when we play on Thursday night. And like I said, maybe like 1 to 2 more streams over the weekend and we wrap it up. Because then I want to actually rank it for my Game of the Year awards. So that would be amazing if that's what happens tonight. I really hope that we get good progress tonight. An anonymous $1.49 tipper says, I think the reason YouTube is so different nowadays is the ease of monetization. Back then, you had to have a manager like Machinima to make anything. You started YouTube for fun. Many of these other folks started to make a career. Absolutely, positively correct. This person, whoever this is, for Monster to Remain Anonymous, hit it on the head. If you don't know what they're talking about, check out the pre-stream podcast from earlier today, where I had a major discussion about popular content creators today, their methodologies, the way that they get canceled, there's people who quit after having a big popular thing, and we talked about monetization. We talked about a million things on the pre-stream podcast today, okay? But we'd been talking about how things had changed over the years and the like, and how I'm very different in my method of making content than many, many, many other people, okay? So what this person is basically saying is, back in the day, you couldn't even monetize your videos unless you had a partner network. That's 100% true. You couldn't just have your own personal AdSense and then put ads on videos. You had to be partnered with a company who vouched for you in order to put ads on your videos, and they would take a cut of your ad revenue. Otherwise, YouTube would be like, oh, it's too much of a liability. We don't trust the individual user to do that. They changed many years ago, and now they do that. So really, there's honestly no reason to have a partner network anymore unless you're giant on YouTube and they're offering something, you know, lucrative for you to be with them. There's no reason to have that anymore. But this last statement said by the anonymous tipper, you started YouTube.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're on VidCon 3 for sure.
Absolutely correct. I started on YouTube in 2007, just uploading Street Fighter videos from tournaments I went to. I started doing actual gameplay footage.
Dude, he's like legitimately having a midlife crisis, I think. And I don't.
2008 all the way.
I don't know what's causing it.
Not monetized gameplay.
Besides the fact that he's DSP, but he's been DSP.
11. So I did it for fun for years, you know.
This is Valkyrie 26
hey,
in the airspace and entry service.
Now I'll try to see if I can turn this thing into a way to make a living. Best thing I've ever done in my life, honestly. You know, never has I've had another job.
Yeah, Keem definitely accelerated it.
Such joy, such meaning.
Yeah.
But also,
joy and meaning. I know. They're so cool.
You know, I've done this long.
Anyone knows clocking time, by the way?
For a living for 11 years.
I want to say.
Longest job I've ever held down. You know, so.
This is
and that's definitely different. Oh, the mic is not muted. Yeah, Slayer, the mic is not muted.
Yeah, maybe you should unmute your own desktop audio. It's like,
his audio was connected to a speaker. He couldn't hear me talk the whole time.
Yeah, he's a
Slayer
fucking moron.
didn't hear what I said. All I said, Slayer.
Yeah,
was,
just say the whole thing again.
Tip is correct. I hope that we can get to the Professor and get to the main story. That would be outstanding. Also, there's a new hat in the rotation for tonight.
Oh my god, fuck you and your hat, dude.
There's a brand new hat that I'll be revealing on stream tonight. That's what you missed. Okay.
I would give to be able to see if his midlife crisis.
Slie has done a $2 super chat. So I love your Heavy Rain taxidermist playthrough. Oh, dude, that was a classic.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I wonder how it I wonder how his gotcha spending correlates with his like mental state. Man.
Kevin Bernstein did a super chat and says, "Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Phil and."
Like he's one of those people that spends a shit ton and then is like, "Oh no, what have I done?"
And now we're gonna get started. Let's get Kevin on the leaderboard.
You know, and he feels bad. You know, until the next day. Or is he just so self-hypnotized at this point that he's like, it's fine.
To keep saying,
I earned it.
I told him Christmas is over. He keeps saying it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the.
It might be Easter. He's gonna still be saying Merry Christmas.
Increase the gambling cooldown to 5 minutes.
Okay. Shifties 49ers talk says, do you ever miss not having to filter any of your content? Here's the thing. All right. Guts, good evening. Good to see you here, Guts. Here's the thing. I'm not going to get canceled for anything I say on my streams because I don't say anything that's fucked up or extreme or cancelable. I don't even want those topics on my stream.
Sure,
you see
man.
what I'm saying?
Yep. Sure.
If anything, if I get canceled, it'll be because there's bullshit someone lied about it. As usual. Someone made something up, someone said I said something I didn't say, took something out of context that I didn't say or mean. You know what I'm saying? So, it's so dumb because, like, you say, oh, well, Phil, aren't you afraid?
See, I know that's a spoiler, but I've been paying so little attention to this game that I don't know what it means, which is pretty funny.
Same content today that I was making 10 years ago with the ridiculous shit I used to say.
Like, oh, it's a Japanese person. Aha! We figured it out.
You know,
the professor is a Japanese person.
I used to use in my stuff, the extreme lengths that I went to fill commentary, okay? Then I would basically be very worried. Oh my god, I can't do that anymore. I'm going to be canceled. I haven't done that in so many years. I changed like 4.5 years ago. I don't do that stuff anymore, so what am I worried about? Nothing. I don't do anything to that like I said. Oh, Twitch kicks me out of their partner program, says, oh, you used racist or hateful slurs. Like, I don't use hateful slurs. You're a fucking liar. I don't even prove it, and they won't prove it.
I don't use hateful slurs, you fucking stupid idiot moron.
Because you didn't want to deal with haters complaining about my streams all the time. You didn't want to
That's me.
At my streams and have your fucking volunteer mod core have to keep looking at my streams for stuff that wasn't happening. So you just decided to kick me out of the program, so there's no legal liability to you. Instead,
sure, yeah,
I'm actually doing the right
totally
thing.
Assume you knew what the intent was.
I don't say fucked up stuff. I don't do that stuff on my content. So no, I'm literally not worried at all about anything I say.
He's literally not worried.
Canceled because I don't do anything risque or extreme at all.
Take a sip. Very nice.
Okay.
All right, we done?
You ready to start? I hope so.
Are you? Okay. Yeah, see, the more he says that he's happy, the more I believe him. Oh, we got a $5 donation to Jasper's Angels from Kiwi Farmer. Thanks for the comfy streams. Well, thank you, Kiwi Farmer. Big ups to you.
And the Japanese voted as follows: 5th Splatoon, 4th Animal Crossing,
Splatoon.
3rd Final Fantasy VII, 2nd Dragon Quest V, and 1st Breath of the Wild.
The fuck is he talking about?
I can't really give thoughts because I don't like Dragon Quest V.
Is that like a Derek question or something?
Quest, but they all blend into each other, so I don't know which one 5 is. I really can't put my finger on it. I did like some of the classic Dragon Quests.
Like 5?
Splatoon, I don't know how that could rank top 5 anything. It really isn't a very great game, being honest, after having played it thoroughly when it came out.
Well, I'm glad you're being honest.
For the Wii U.
Oh, did you just get a tip from somebody? Who tipped that? Does anyone know?
The Wii. No, it was the Wii U, right? Was it an early Wii U title? I think it was. I don't even fucking remember.
That was like a Carlton Jr. type.
Some of those I'll agree with.
Final
Fantasy VII. Okay, if you like Final Fantasy, they're going to say 7's the best one. I don't think so, but as long as Final Fantasy is in there, Dragon Quest makes sense. They love Dragon Quest over there. Breath of the Wild, I don't know how you could possibly say that's the best Zelda game, but it's still a great game. Okay.
You going to play?
All right,
or...
let's actually get started here tonight, everyone.
Great.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the end game of Lost Judgment. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I say that last time? I did. Actually, what ended up happening last time...
Yeah, explain what happened last time.
I was playing, and for an hour, we did the end of the school stories. And I was very pleased with that. I was like, we finished them. Now we can do the professor plot line. And the game said, absolutely not. The game said, you may not do the professor plot line, Phil. You've got to advance the main plot more. How dare you think that you can finish the school stories after working your ass off this whole time. And I was very, very upset. Okay, I wasn't really upset. The truth is, it doesn't matter as long as we're advancing.
I think we're going to get us a hat today, boys.
Or the main plot. And tonight, now, we have done more of the main plot an hour's worth.
Boy, I can't wait to see what it is.
Finish the school stories. So finally, tonight, we're going to do it.
Maybe it's going to be...
We're finally going to do it. We're finally going to see who the professor is. So long to get to this point.
Anyway. Any speculation on what this fucking stupid-ass hat's going to be?
Damien has tipped me $25. Wow, thank you, Damien.
Thank you, Damien.
Very generous tip.
Very generous. Who are you?
Might not be here to wish you a Happy New Year.
Yeah, he doesn't care, Damien.
Well, depending on how you see it. God bless. Thank you so much.
God bless, Damien. I hope you get hit by a fucking truck.
I hope that you have a good celebration if you do have a celebration. I'll be streaming. I'll be doing my usual gameplay stuff.
Okay, so I'm predicting that it's gonna be a like shitty winter hat. So either like a puffball type of shit, or like one of those one of those hats with like the little
with my wife, which is nice.
You know, those like ear warming type of hats.
Actually, like celebrating, have a drink together, right?
you know, like a Ruski might wear.
But thank you very much. That
That
was
type of
very
thing.
nice of you, Damien.
Got any more where that came from, Damien?
I appreciate that. Okay.
If you really want
so
to
now,
wish me a Happy
ladies
New
and
Year.
gentlemen, the final
It'll cost you a
time
little
we
more than
actually
that.
have to walk to the high school in the entire game. We are going to
Ushanka?
finish the school stories right freaking now. Wow. It feels like one of the
yeah.
longest
Yeah, that's what I was
things
thinking.
ever in one of my playthroughs, and I mean that. Like, it's taken so effing long
That type of thing.
to get to
I have
the
one of those.
finale
Those
the
things are
school
great.
stories, and now we finally get to finish them.
I mean, I wouldn't charge
Can't
people
wait to see how
$100 to
this
wear it
ends.
for like an hour, but
After all this insane
I
build
mean, that's because I'm not a
we
great
finally get
businessman.
to figure it out. Here we go. The final skateboarding. Over to the school.
Brunel Productions is thriving. You know, he should have a fucking IPO for Brunel Productions.
Nice.
You know,
Hooey!
you could list it on the fucking Nasdaq. What would be the acronym for it?
And yes, I should say it,
The
rest
symbol,
in peace
the ticker symbol.
to John Madden.
Like,
He passed away this morning, apparently.
EIG?
Legendary football coach of the Oakland Raiders.
GOUT? Is that taken yet?
Commentary, 'cause he was a commentator on
B's on
professional
the
NFL
fucking
for a very long
wavelength.
time.
SNRT?
Or from the Madden video game series that we talk
Yeah,
about
maybe
every
SNRT.
year, because it's his name used in it. He's the one who basically is the big celebrity sponsor of that game series, even though most people who play Madden probably don't even know who the hell he is. Just being honest.
What?
So rest in peace to John Madden. Lived to, I think it was 85, so lived a good age.
Oh,
Had a great
okay.
life.
People who play Madden don't know who John
Commentator,
Madden
actually
is.
heard him
Okay,
commentate on
sure.
Football games that, and they were very entertaining. He was very
Fucking
informative, great
dipshit,
guy,
dude.
and you know, sad to see him go, but man, he had a great life. So, not too sad when you have a legendary life like that, you know.
Legendary.
Kevin Bernstein actually just did a haiku about it.
No. Fuck yourself. You can die.
All right.
Damn it, motherfucker.
I'm glad I got to get that shout out in. Very nice. All right, let's do this.
Yagami-san.
What are you up to? Wait, what? What? What's going on? What do I do?
What do I do?
What the? Why is it not advancing? I don't know what to do. I don't know why the story's not advancing.
Because you're bad at the video game?
Why is the fucking story not advancing? This is a different mission. This is trying the patience of a saint. This is not it. How the fuck do I advance this fucking plot line?
No way he's gonna.
Bullshit.
No fucking way he's gonna bring out the Sonic hat.
There's no way I need to advance the main plot.
No
more. It
fucking
can't
way,
be.
dude.
It seriously can't.
If he
be.
brings out the Sonic hat, I will immediately donate $100 to Jasper's Angels.
Oh,
If
you
he brings
gotta
out the
be
Sonic
shitting
hat
me.
as the one he found. No fucking way,
Slayer
dude.
says, I think you might need to progress the story even another day. It might be considered evening again now and not morning. Oh. Oh, come on. This is chapter 11, Geek Generalist. Chapter 11. Come on! I want to know who the fucking professor is!
It's a Japanese person. I saw the spoiler.
I've had enough of this! I've really had enough! I want it to end! I want the conclusion now!
Yeah, I can empathize with that sentiment, specifically regarding this stream in general.
Oh, come on, man. Shit, fuck.
Shit, fuck.
Alright, fine. Fuck this. Where the fuck is the fucking story? Where are we?
Oh, no, you didn't.
not even here.
Motherfucking piece of
The
shit.
story isn't even
cocksucker.
here. We gotta get in
Mark
the
my
taxi
fucking
cab. don't we?
words.
Oh my god.
I'm
We're
coming
gonna
for
be
you.
doing another hour of story. I'm okay. I mean, I like the story, but still, the fucking professor, you piece of shit. When I find the professor, I don't care who it is. I'm gonna kick him so hard in the balls, he's gonna launch into fucking space. This is bullshit. Where the fuck is the taxi cab? Oh, you could call the taxi cab. I just realized.
Why is he being so client? I don't know, War Dog Leader.
You can call
I don't
the
know.
Taxi cab. You don't need to go to it. Fuck.
See, the problem is, like,
Go to the fucking courthouse.
he activates clown mode for different reasons, so it's hard to, like, pin down what's happening. Like, clown mode can precede a beg. It can be the opposite, too. It can be when, like, BegCon 4's locked in when he's received a shit ton of money. It's clown mode then. He goes clown mode when he has nothing, like, to say, like to fill dead
You've
air.
already closed the book on that ordeal, yet now the defense wants to write a sequel?
Sadao Takano.
Yeah, and if he's expecting, like,
To
if
establish
he's
the
expecting
defendant's
money,
motive in
then that would
harassment,
be,
we need to
you
bring
know,
the Mikoshita
he's basically
murder to light.
pre-locked in his
The
BegCon
groping
4.
itself was staged. It was all part of their
So it could be that, too.
script. right down to the guilty verdict.
It sounds like the defendant has some strong hostility for the court.
Does he clown on
Ihara got the
BegCon 1?
court
He doesn't
to
clown
accept
on
his murder
BegCon 1. He clowns between BegCon 2 and BegCon 1. Before he goes to BegCon 1.
Because at the time,
But once he hits
Chief's body
BegCon 1,
found yet.
okay,
But we have to admit, we all got
that's when things get a little hairy.
We? You're not even a lawyer. You're a detective.
Oh, is it sleepy time?
Yagami-sensei still has
SG
a
Karn?
license
It's probably
to
sleepy
practice.
time.
Forget what I said if it offends.
Get your pillows out.
My superiors always told me that in his youth, your Genda sensei was a difficult man.
A difficult
He'd
man.
insist his clients were innocent, persisting even in the face of conviction. He was hostile to the prosecution and was known to fraternize with Kamurocho Yakuza. But it was his sheer disrespect that made my boss hate him.
Disrespect.
That's
Sure
the word
know
he
an awful
said.
lot about Genda
Yes.
Sensei.
Because I
That is the
honestly
word he
can't
said.
say I like him. He treated me like a child when I was
Come
starting.
on, Phil.
I'll
Come on,
tell you
hang in
this.
there.
There's no higher praise for the defense than being called difficult by
It's
the
like already happening. Dude, you just started, man.
What's up, Rogue? No, good evening. Genda Sensei was worried about Saori-san's career, but I guess he fought the prosecution just as hard back in the day. I guess Saori-san picked up some of that attorney spirit from Genda himself.
Now, if we can get back on track,
He keeps
Can
looking
we
at the
confirm
camera.
the
He keeps like
defendant
shifting.
himself
Look,
as
he's
a
doing it a lot
guilty
right now.
here?
Why?
Yes.
But if Ehara really committed the murder, why would he agree to his alibi being scrutinized?
Ihara's objective
he's
isn't
like-
to get away with murder.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be right. If your priority is saving face in front of the court rather than preserving fairness in the law.
Looking at me. God.
You've got a real attitude.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Is he pre-BegCon 4? Well, he's falling asleep, so I can't tell what he's in general. It's like if you played Sims 4, it's like when you go to bed, all your like emotional state stuff is like wiped out.
I don't recognize him. I don't
So,
remember.
Just
with
changes
this
to
appeal,
sleeping. It's like
The
that.
defense wants
When he's
to
asleep, I can't tell
assert
whatever's
innocence
fucking going
by
on.
establishing
He's
guilt
just
in a
totally
murder.
sleepy grandpa at
Wait,
that point.
before we go on, who is this?
He's from the Metropolitan Police. Considering Ehara was on the force, he has a vested interest here. He's not here to participate, don't worry.
The police can't afford to be embarrassed any further. We need to send the right message to the public.
Was he
Can we
leaving
have
somebody?
your name, please?
The name is
What was
Bob.
that?
And your title?
Bondo.
Think of me as a kind of police coordinator. But don't let me interrupt the proceedings.
No, he works for public
Forget
security, is what it is.
Please, continue.
Okay.
There it is, the public security coordinator.
Yeah, I'm glad you told us ahead of time.
So much for this
Thanks.
meeting being off the record.
Allow me to restate the prosecution's opinion to the judge.
Why is he playing this game
We
again?
cannot allow the murder footage to be used as new evidence in Akihiro Ehara's...
Like apparently it's supposed to be chill and interactive. It's like you can't interact with him during these like
You can't just
cutscenes
casually
all.
introduce that into court.
and then
Indeed.
yo, he's sucking his finger right now. He's like actual sucking it.
If Ehara
Dude,
bears such hostility towards the court, the footage might end up being a trap.
Trap.
Yes. What if the next viral video proves the original footage was doctored?
have I decommissioned the tip
What if
timer
the proceedings have already
permanently?
begun
No.
by then? Do we drop the
I just
appeal
forget to
and
use
call
it.
it a day? We cannot
It's still here.
allow a man
Right
like
here.
Ehara to swing the
It's like ever
court
since
around
I
with
implemented
stones as
timestamping,
wins.
it became less important,
With
so
that
it's
in
not even on
mind,
like
I
my
believe
mind
Ehara's
anymore.
conviction should be upheld and enforced. Would the defense care to comment? Did you think
no.
any of this through before filing this appeal?
Yes. We aim to prove the defendant's innocence no matter what your objections may be.
I did, Bosh. Thank you. I hope you did as well.
What about you?
What do I think about Ihara's appeal? How do I answer him?
DSP to play Warzone again? Dude, he's playing Halo. Come on. It's game of the year.
Ihara's guilty verdict.
Why would you want him
was
to
wrong.
play anything else?
We don't think there was enough evidence at the first trial to result in that verdict.
There was fiber
Longest
from the
Slayer been
victim's
around? He
underwear
showed up in
found on
September.
Ehara's hand.
During
That was a trick. It was set up.
An airplane game.
Cooperation from the victim.
There is no evidence it
You
was
know,
a trick.
an
Are
airplane
you
game.
saying Yui Mamiya and Ehara met
And he
beforehand?
pulled one of those like, hey, I've been following you since 2009,
Perhaps
blah blah
any
blah.
Security footage we didn't see?
No, the
So-
station erases the footage from their cameras after a few days if there's no need to keep it.
Right. But if there's even a chance Ahara and Mamiya were a team, the underwear
Must have been
fiber
around
proves
1K
nothing.
by now.
What were the other deciding factors? Security footage? The smartphone videos we kept seeing
will
on
tell you.
TV? Those don't prove the crime either.
Yeah, $937.
There's a huge time gap in there.
Not including YouTube stuff. YouTube stuff he's given like 30 or 40 or something if I recall.
What?
We've done enough legwork to know.
Yeah, about 1,000.
If the security footage that supposedly proved Ahara's guilt, there was a big gap, and what was
You
it?
can buy a lot of One Piece merch
Right here.
for $1,000, man.
Yep.
Just saying.
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
Is Phil okay?
Well, no.
No.
But I have been to Shinjuku Station plenty of times.
I've been to Shinjuku Station.
Then you must know they have a mountain of security cameras covering every angle. But if you went there to look carefully, you'd find there are some blind spots.
Yeah, you like it, anime requester? Yeah.
As we
I figured I might as well. I had it hidden somewhere because I didn't know how
My Mamiya chases
useful it'd be,
after
but I'm like, yeah, it's probably useful. So I
It
just stuck
seems
it,
as though the whole
stuck
chase
it on the
is
analysis
recorded.
page.
But this area in dotted lines is a blind spot no camera saw.
So yeah.
That's the
Since I started
momentary
recording
gap in time for
April
Ahara to double
22nd
switch
of
places.
2021, is rounded down
The victim
amount.
was running right behind Ehara.
So when he gets like, you know,
She would have
$1.50
noticed
and he
these
rounds it down
places
to
right in front of
the
her
1,
eyes.
the difference, it's at $1,841 right now.
They were all in on it from the start.
Can you prove that?
I heard the song
We don't
Molly
have
at the
to prove
Graveyard by
defendant was
Yolo
innocent,
Rice.
Takara-san.
I have not, Blopper.
What?
Should I?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt.
Yep, and then you have a
Because
mistrial.
that's the role
right?
of the defense counsel.
Yep, it means
Indeed
an
it
automatic
is.
do-over.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the defendant's innocence herself.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time. But it would
members
be
of Guest
another
so far?
not to correct ourselves now.
That's why.
Yeah, so that
the
hot dog from the
process is-
beginning, that was like a new member. So he could have easily just added it because it just said new member. So there's no question that it was
The law
It's
can't
gonna
give
count
the
towards
impression
the
that a false charge is
members
permissible,
total or whatever the
even
fuck
for
you're
a
saying.
suffering person.
Actually, did he attrition another
Right.
member today?
I take that back. I misspoke.
Shout out to Cynical
Oh, he did.
Doomer, who just became a channel
So he
supporter.
attritioned
I
one
believe
member.
Actually, we're up to 321 supporters now. I will confirm that later tonight, but just for the sake of
If you're at
Actually,
318, then you should be at
for the
320.
sake
Yeah.
of argument, we'll add a couple on there. There we go. Very nice. Thank you guys for the support.
320 is the maximum he could be at right now. If it's any less than that, then he attritioned another member besides one.
I do believe this case is worth a trial in the appeal.
Pause for the
Ah,
membership
nice.
shout out. Dude, he's been doing that
The court was
frequently. It's been
misled
fucking
by a
really
hostile
annoying, actually.
defendant. Then only the court.
All right, let me just check how many members. It's like, dude,
Thank
you don't have to
you
do
very
it all the
much.
time. Just do it one time.
However-
One time per stream.
I too have seen Ihara-san's murder.
Makine's paused.
I believe.
I would have to say,
Introducing
with this
evidence
particular
in this
game,
trial.
the chance of you coming in at a random
Not
point in
allow
time
it
and
to
him being
rob
paused is
you
at
to the
least
courtroom
20%.
at this time.
Maybe higher.
We can't use the murder footage to flip the guilty verdict. We can't even bring it to court.
Like, if you include pause segments and when he's just standing around ranting segments, that's probably closer to like 30 to 40%, honestly. He wastes a lot of fucking time in this game.
Spin this guy's chair. See how he reacts.
Sorry, son. Think you've got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Very well, we'll be expecting you.
All right, you piece of shit.
Bando-san,
talk.
was it? From public security?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah, that's right.
Do you know
Mm,
Reiko
minus
Kusamoto? The vice minister at the Ministry of Health?
Of course.
Any particular reason she's
What's
under
up, Alfred?
constant surveillance?
No, the automatic updating would be
A rather
really good,
bold
but no,
question,
he's
isn't
unwilling
it?
to do that.
It's just you and me here.
I see you know how to cut to the chase.
Don't you think Slayer will fork
Yeah,
over?
makes
It depends how much other people fork over, I think.
At this point, there's no way a guy from public security can show up and not be related to Reiko Kusamoto. Uzi Gohart has tipped me $1.50 and says, one thing I noticed with your streams in 2021 is that you're very selective with the games by not playing ones that are considered bad like Call of Duty or Battlefield. Isn't the point of variety streaming to play a variety of games bad or not? No.
I'm an idiot.
The point of variety streaming is playing a variety of genres of games so that you're covering a variety of gameplay styles and types, so that people who like any kind of game can come to the stream at a certain time and have a good time and see a game that they want to see. Okay? In the past, back when I was a full-time YouTuber many years ago, when there were way less video games coming out than there are now, I would basically play every new release because I needed something to fill all the time. The more games I played, the more videos I had to put out on YouTube, the more content, the more money, etc., etc., etc. So I would play the good games, I would play the bad games, I would play every game under the sun that came out, and I
you play a waifu game? That's a type of variety.
In 2021, the landscape is not like it used to be 5-10 years ago. There's a ridiculous amount of games coming out at any given moment in time. It's actually physically impossible to play all of them. So as a
you
variety,
couldn't physically play all of them even back then. What are you talking about? I mean, if you're talking about games in general.
And Luke, usually, I would want to select the games that I at least know are good, right? Like, I could have played Vanguard, I could have played Battlefield, and what would have been the point? Everyone knows the games are not very good. The consensus is that they're quite bad compared to the other first-person shooter game of the year, Halo Infinite. I played Halo Infinite and love it, and I'm doing really well in it. So why waste time and money, right? It's not like
have someone else pay for it.
You're thinking about 5-10 years ago. Really, you are. You're thinking about before I was a full-time streamer.
You want to play the game, or his variety is pause segments are part of his variety.
#1 source of entertainment in the world. Video games are the most profitable. There's so many of them.
Is that true?
It's not like it used to be. It used to
video games are the most profitable form of entertainment. I'm gonna put an X on that. I don't know if that's actually true.
So I guess I'll play it to kill time.
I mean, if you maybe you can include every single fucking game ever, including mobile games.
The ones that I want to play, because there's just not enough time to play everything.
I mean, didn't that one Spider-Man movie like gross $1 billion already?
Okay, let's continue.
Ihara's trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up.
Like, if you count gacha games, I'll believe that shit.
Is, don't you?
But if we're talking about the video games that this fucker plays, I don't know, man.
Can get eyes on him?
Guana, otherwise known as Yuki Takata, is wanted on suspicion of murder.
I notice he skips. Yeah, he purposely skips RPGs.
Please do tell.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's right, Juicy. The
even the cops in the field.
The microtransactions are what get you.
Do they?
Like, I hear the microtransactions in like FIFA games and stuff are fucking insane.
Always resent the corner offices.
I mean, my experience with FIFA when I played it back in
superiors, I did the same thing back in
like
my
20.
And why did you use
2008 maybe? Like, I played it very briefly.
That how Sawa-sensei got
not competitively. The trick is, you slide tackle everyone from the back, and all your guys get red carded out.
He's the one controlling RK. At the very least, he's one of the guys giving the orders to Soma.
So that's how I played.
It was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force. Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks for surveillance and call tracing.
I'm like, dude, how you gonna red card me for slide tackling someone just from the back?
That may be true. But
it's like I'm not actually tackling them. I'm slide tackling them. Come on.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma now?
Hand over Kawana to me, and there will be no more victims.
Wow, he's looking at everything.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a reason to protect him? I already know he's going.
Dude, he's like going in on that ear. He's been going in on that ear. Like, I didn't comment on it because it was whatever, but he's been really.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
I didn't come here.
Genshin made 2.5 billion.
I came to.
Hey, who gives Phil money that gives a lot of money to Genshin too? There was somebody that was like that, right? Like Jax or something.
Alrighty then, interesting.
It was Jax. It's fucking Jax. Of course it was Jax.
What's my next move? They're looking for Kawana. What should I do? It's a good question.
What should I do?
I guess we're not doing the fucking professor again. We're seriously not doing the professor plotline. I can't. The game will not let me. Nope. We're going up here. We're in Kamurocho again, and we're going up here. Alright, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, how much money does that fucker waste? I wonder if he... I wonder if Jax, like...
So I'm gonna go punch the fuck out of these
Okay,
guys.
like, you know how you have a maximum annual to put into a 401k?
I'm gonna unleash my
What's that now?
on you.
Probably close to
Take
20k
this!
now per year.
Can you sign?
Like,
Shove up your fucking ass.
Logic would say that he would max
Fuck
that
your
type of
fucking
shit
hair
out
with it, bitch.
before he
Now
gave
you're
money
gonna
away
go
on frivolous
fucking
things like Phil.
lodge in your head. Oh, shit. What the hell?
Like, he has an employer, so I assume he has retirement, like, options at his
Yeah.
job.
Oh, he blocked the overhand right. Can't block
I
that.
thought he got to use something or other. didn't he?
Counter punch. I just keep countering them.
You got, like, a
If
used
somebody
trash
goes to hit
car.
me, if you press
Is he
left
giving all his
bumper
money to Phil?
attack, you sidestep through what they're doing and you hit them anyway. So they can't do shit. It's such a good fighting style. Remarkable how good boxing is.
But, like, yeah, I mean, if you follow the rules of budgeting, before you start...
Derek, how you doing? Yes, we already...
Before you start literally throwing your money away for, like, Phil, because you're not... It's not like you're buying, like, a service, right?
Fancy footwork.
Like, you don't have to max out your 401k to, go, I don't know, get a massage or something, right? Like, that's an actual thing that you're spending it on.
Goodbye.
Even though you don't get a physical product, you end up with getting a service. But, like, giving it to DSP is the actual equivalent of throwing it away.
Jeez.
So,
Holy crap.
you gotta hope he's maxing out his 401k before he starts throwing the shit away. But I suspect he is.
Nuclear missile ready. We gotta go north now. We gotta go all the way north. Oh, thanks for telling me when to use the train style. I wasn't sure. I'm only like 67 hours into the game and I'm a little confused.
It's Derek.
Thanks.
What if we empty our 401k to finance a move across the country? That would be ill-advised.
Here we are.
I would say. ESP. I love the fact they had to pay, was it a 10% penalty on that? So, and that would have been taxable income too, right? If it was a regular 401k.
Sending people
So let's say he pulled,
after
I don't know, 20,000 out.
hoping that he'll lead them to Kawana, perhaps.
That's 20,000 more in taxable income plus 10% penalty.
Could they be arcade? They're
plus
probably showing off how much they're watching.
now
me.
you don't have a 401k.
Suppose security's planning to put pressure on me. What'd I just say?
Put your money into SPY.
Okay.
Who does that, man? Put it on the Dogecoin. SPY. What are you, an old man? Yes.
Yagami-san, was everything okay back there? That man, Bondo, I knew something was off about him. Is he one of the men behind RK?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. He was trying to find out where Kawana was.
I see.
401k is his parents' house.
That reminds me.
Yeah, and he'd still manage to fuck that up, I
seems to
bet.
have heard some rumors about RK.
Oh yeah. Excuse me.
Watching Ludwig's new video with the
Let's see.
you know, he
Here's-
talked about the
hey,
bankruptcy,
any John Madden,
and it just reminded me how
I think
fucking
he meant to say, did you
worthless
play
boomer Nancy was.
any John
It,
Madden
like,
video
pissed me
games
off,
back in the
actually.
day. I did not play any of the ones on
Like,
like
you
the 16
fucking bitch! You just wanted to clock out, didn't you? I forgot how many fuck-ups were on his bankruptcy document. Like,
Jack, thank you for the super chat.
literally
Well, I'm not
things
gonna
didn't make
just
sense
talk
with each
about
other,
this
like
subtractive
multiple
bullshit. It has nothing to do
times.
with the stream. It's just going to derail
Mocycle
everything.
posted a
thanks
link
for
to the
super chat, that's all
mall
I'm gonna
stocking
say.
pic earlier. The girl doing.
And let's move right on.
Dude, Dave
Let's
before
scoot right in,
Good
continuing on with a nice stream tonight,
Fuck.
instead of derailing it with bullshit. Thanks.
Hoshinoku, did you pick up what the word is on RK?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akutsu, came back to Kamurocho yesterday.
He's back?
He's number 2 in the group, isn't he?
Yeah, so he would probably know about Soma. Know where he is?
Okay.
If the tip stay low, Phil's gonna have to dip into his 401k.
Well, I'm not sure if you're
I
aware,
wonder if
Yaka,
Ket has a 401k.
but
She
RK
works
owns
at a
some of the
This is Valkyrie
job.
2-6 in the
Right.
airspace and at your service.
She works. She's a workhorse.
If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star,
So she, maybe that's his strategy, right? Maybe he's like, all right, honey, why don't you just squirrel away your money and it'll be for us when we retire? Duh. Like that could be it, right? Because we keep asking where the fuck her money is. Maybe she just like maxes out her 401k contributions, maxes out a Roth,
Chance
right?
to meet Akutsu?
yeah.
And then just throws the rest into a
This week,
savings
nobody
account.
was getting that chance.
I mean, I know that's a big rainbow, but
Which is how I figured out Akutsu.
that would probably be the
was
best thing that could be happening with it.
He
Because
must have
otherwise, I
taken
don't know
it
what the
wrong.
fuck's going on with it, right?
Oh, wow. That makes sense.
Like, let's say she makes 15k a year.
Exactly
She
in
can
job,
want,
but you're
like,
busy.
I don't know if your job would let you do 100%. They probably
bosses
wouldn't.
never
I
sleep.
think mine is like the
Sleep
max is
twice.
40,
Gotta
75%
keep the
of your
cops off that
paycheck.
trail.
Wow.
But
Little
if she
life.
dumped all of her
So still reaches
income
out
into
to
a
popular
401k,
girls.
then that would, you know, that would work. If she's into
Hey,
crypto,
I'm not even mad.
Hmm.
In fact,
I feel like she-
no,
I
not
feel like
again.
she
You
isn't.
gotta be fucking
Awesome,
shitting me.
Sari-san. If you can rock the cabaret gig again, you can hook Akutsu.
Oh, cool.
No,
It'd
they're
be an
redoing
undercover
it from the
mission to
first
infiltrate
game.
RK.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
Risky. damn if I don't want to see Saori-san transform one more time. I can't help it.
Yay.
What the hell's gotten into you?
Yay.
Are there any bars we know for sure that RK owns?
Oh my
There is.
god.
You remember Queen Rouge, the place Saori-san snuck into a long time ago?
You don't have to clown out. You don't have to clown out this much, dude. You can just be apathetic about it.
What about the owner?
Apathy is a great way to deal with things you don't like.
He's still there, one of the original employees. Only thing is, it used to be a classy spot, but they've cut a lot of corners. The vibe has probably changed a lot.
Really? Well, maybe that means I can afford to go.
Hey,
Hello, Ice Yamamoto.
I want to go too.
This is no time to be idiots.
When he dressed this,
well,
chick last time, he picked the most
Saori-san, you'll need
boring
a whole
crap. It
makeover
pissed me
again.
off.
I
He's
can
gonna
take
do
point
it.
on
He's gonna
that.
do it again though.
No need, I'll be fine.
Pick like a business suit. Like, how are you gonna go out and be like dressing up like an escort? You're wearing a business suit, man.
Over well with RK.
Come on.
I'll just go with that.
With Mari? Well, counterpoint.
Yeah,
I think a
I'd
man
say we're at
would
about
be better
Bitcoin 3.
than like.
With all due respect, don't judge what you haven't
What's up,
seen.
Cobain?
Oh, really?
Am I about to step on a landmine?
Why is he
Should I leave it
making
up to
stupid
them?
faces and cringing?
I'll leave it to you.
I don't know, cause dude's gay. I don't fucking know, man. What, are you gay or something?
Believe
Basically,
me,
right?
I'm not one to boast, but I'm.
Yo, even a gay dude can probably appreciate dressing up a fucking like
That's
waifu
the
type character,
spirit.
right?
With Saori-kun here, again, the law
Like, what am I
will
saying?
have its doors
He's,
open for another
it's not that
40
he's
years.
gay, it's that he's like,
True. And we've got Yagami-san's wisdom too.
I don't know, man.
All right.
The soyest of
We get
boys,
on with the
perhaps?
mission?
What are you, gay?
Let's do this.
Well, Slayer just tipped me $1.50 and said, sadly, it looks like I'm going to be stuck in this probably for the rest of the night, that this stupid bullshit part of the game isn't as long as it was in the first game. The first game
Great job,
was a
Slayer.
major pain in the ass.
Way to lead him right into a fucking trap.
Well, it looks like this is what we're fucking stuck doing tonight. Thank you for the tip.
Dress her sexy, hot, Phil. Don't. Yeah, Kevin Bernstein's. He's not a real
Kevin,
person.
thank you for the super chat. There's no fucking way I'm repeating that.
Yeah. That's not a real person.
Oh my god. Alright. Here we go.
Can you please make the Velcro sound effect when Slayer tips? Yeah, I wanted to. I didn't have enough time to bind it because I was busy doing mature adult stuff, unfortunately.
I really didn't want to do this tonight. I wanted to do the
Maybe I
professor
can-
plot line so bad.
Maybe I can do it on the
I've been
fly.
waiting
Maybe I can
so
like
fucking long.
bust out my
And now I
my
have to do this
multitasking
stupid
skills.
shit again.
Whoa. Auga. He didn't even dress her. But that looks a lot better than what she was wearing before. I don't think that was the same thing, right?
Oh wow.
I feel like before it was like
That
way
is
shittier than
nice.
this.
She looks exactly the same. 'cause remember
Like,
when I did
I
it
don't.
earlier
I feel like
in
she was
the
wearing pants before. Like not a. I feel like she wasn't wearing like a
Really
skirt.
impressed.
She was wearing like a fucking pantsuit.
Fine.
Something Hillary Clinton would wear.
Shall we head over to Queen Rouge?
Oh, while you were doing the
Maybe I'm
We'll show good side. There's apparently a system in place where the girl with great sales potential gets the attention.
We have bingo fuel heading back to
I
base.
understand. Basically, I just have to aim to
I don't like the
number one
bangs,
at
though.
bar, right?
How
I
confident
think,
are
I
you?
think she can work on the bangs game. Yeah.
I can't make any guarantees, but I'll give it my all.
There was this
I'm with
you all the way.
Didn't even start yet.
Fuck
Not
off.
good. I did not want to do this
Yo,
tonight.
so I don't know. I don't know if you guys watch Full Metal Panic, but
Gone undercover
in
before.
in the second season, Full Metal Panic Fumofu, there's an episode about this like stalker dude,
You
except
gotta be kidding me, she
he
wants
turned out to be a
this.
benign dude who just like put
Oh,
ponytails
no.
on girls, and he was like, I love ponytails on girls so much. That's why this whole episode is based on that. I'm like, yo, like for real, dude. Ponytails kind of are the best, actually.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's
Oh,
fucking physically intense.
oh it's so slow.
Fumofu was like every episode was
What the
golden on
fuck?
Fumofu. That was so good.
She won't walk faster
Yeah, she's wearing
than
heels, right?
this.
No, wait, no, is she wearing heels? I can't even tell. Yeah, she is, right?
Oh.
I can't even tell from this angle if it's like flats or heels. Yeah, it's heels for sure, right?
Yagami's head is blocking the camera.
Yeah, have it block her because,
Get a haircut,
you know.
for God's sakes. Look at that mop on his fucking head.
I mean, he's had that mop on his head the entire game, dude. No, she's definitely cute.
I pass by this place sometimes.
I feel like his sniffs are worse, dude. I don't know. I don't know if it's just getting more
The
irritating.
owner remembered you from last time.
But it's like he goes right up to the camera, like with his nose, he pushes in.
The undercover
And then you just hear like,
dreams returns.
Oh, take this before you go. It's a wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere with Akatsu, we can use it to communicate. I'll be there in a flash if things go even remotely south.
Got it. I know you have my back, Yagami-san.
I'd give her a hug if she asked. I would too.
You bet. Good luck then.
Oh my God. Why me?
Why you?
Why
Because
do I
you
have to do this tonight?
you chose to play this game.
Oh, Saori-san. It's you.
Oh my God, this voice acting is so bad.
Looking at you takes me back to better days. You are a cut above, a sight for sore eyes.
Nice to see you again. Have you been well?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I wonder what type of character she comes
Last
off
time we were
as
here,
in
we were a good place.
like the Japanese,
But
like the
times
original
have
Japanese.
only gotten tougher.
But she seems like she'd come off as like a tsundere type character, you know?
With
That's the vibe I get based on
service.
like,
Yes.
you know, and then she like gets in touch with her feminine side, and then
Keep
there's like
us
a whole
on the
thing.
down low, but the former owner
But I get like I get nothing out of this at all.
So we sold the bar. We're under RK's management now.
RK now. Oh,
Ever since they
great.
took over,
It's always good when a gang
we're
runs your
just
fucking
like
place.
every other CD place.
Yeah.
We don't
You
even
get the
make
vibe
a
too?
profit unless we're shuffling people in and out. Which, of
Because like
course,
that would bring a dynamic to her interactions
But I
with,
hear the
with
girls
people.
with
Right now,
one
look at her.
catchy
Look,
eye at the RK members.
so you're
like because
know about
with
that.
the English voice acting, she's not portraying any of that. If that was the intent originally, she's just like whatever. She's just like, okay, I'm going with it, and I have no issue at all. Everything's great.
Or maybe Akutsu-san
Okay.
just wants to drink with cute girls.
He just has to go extra clown mode when this shit is on, isn't it?
My true
like he
goal
just
is
has
to find
to.
out the location of RK's underboss Akutsu, becoming the #1 girl in the bar.
See, the bangs would work if she was a tsundere character because that's like their thing, right? They don't give a shit.
This isn't about having a good time. I may be dressed up, but I'm still working a job here.
Where do girls usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. Just depends on
You
his
think
mood,
Dave
I
cringes
guess.
like this when he pulls a sweaty female JPEG?
But you have your eye on that
That's a good
bonus,
question. I don't know.
see. Well, if anyone
Probably
can
not.
get it, it's you, Saori-san.
Hey, a poll is a poll, man.
Rooting for you.
It's different when it comes to JPEGs, I think.
Oh man.
Blowing up.
Can you hear me, Saori-san?
I give you a hug if yes. Aren't you a squid?
So you got in okay. Just so you know, I think I'm gonna call for support.
Support?
You know,
Yeah,
air
so
support.
in case you meet Akatsu, we'll be ready to pounce on him. But you'll be on your own until then.
Info.
Starting now, I am #1 at the bar, and the first rule of customer
There you go.
service
Air
is to
support.
keep
Die.
praise on the guest. You can do this, sorry. Even if it were my own father sitting there, I'd praise him until he becomes putty in my hands.
Yeah, I think so. I think the issue with the bangs and her is the glasses. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're kind of older than I thought you'd be.
I'm gonna cry.
And I think it's just because it's like a modeling thing maybe.
I
I'm
want to
sorry.
cry, but I don't even have
Nice
tears
to
to
meet you.
waste on this.
Like I don't think there's any clipping issues,
What
but
club were you at before
like, I don't know,
this?
man.
Oh,
It's hard to
I'm
make it
usually
work
an
on a
office
not
worker,
human being. I feel like.
But I worked here once about 2 years ago.
Are you cringing hard? Yeah, he's doing clown mode already.
Feel like it? Like some part-time gig? Really? You treat this job like it's a cakewalk and expect us not to be offended?
Oh, point taken. So, I guess tonight I should sit back and watch the professionals show me how it's done?
What? Are you dissing us?
Are you dissing us?
What?
Me?
You can haze new girls, but if they give
Thank
it
you.
back, you lose your cool.
Excuse me?
Now. You can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
You little... Wow. I thought you were just another snob, but you've got barbed wire where it counts. Megu, you're
You
gonna
got
let
that wire
a
where
new
it
chick talk to us
counts.
this way?
For the command scan?
Old or new doesn't
There's
matter. If you've got the goods, I
So
have
it's
no
exclamation point
complaints.
redeem. Then you can either
I'm
nuke,
going to do my best.
AC
and I'll try
130,
not to weigh you two down.
A10, or Fox 2.
Megu-san, Kuriko-san, we have customers. get to work.
Wow. Time for the new girl to show us what people see in her.
Did a stereotypical
Yes,
gay
I'm
voice.
looking forward
Good.
to it.
Nuclear missile ready.
Oh, the clash of female egos. I think I might actually
Nuclear
enjoy
launch
this.
detected.
They still have fuck face. There you go.
I'm smashing my head on my table right now.
Can you do it enough to kill yourself? It's the real question. Dude, you're not even trying. Come on,
I've been
harder.
waiting so long for the professor plotline. This is what I get.
Then maybe you should fire up YouTube,
I'm Kuniko.
watch it, and then you don't have to play this. Then we can all be free.
I'm
Do you man give me
sorry.
Hershey's
Nice to
chocolate or
meet
Dove
Oh
chocolate?
my
I like
god.
both.
See, it's gonna be cringy for me too, for this type of shit,
What the?
Wow.
because of the voice acting.
Oh, the best of the bunch. Man, I am loving this place.
So, how are you?
Oh, how are you?
How is this happening? Is this what Yagami-san meant by support? This won't help me in the least. In fact, it's doing the opposite. It's harder than I thought. Oh my god.
But, you know,
Buckle up, buckaroos.
prosecutor shaking his boots.
Hey, I'm allowed to do it, Carl.
Objection!
Objection, yes.
I'm allowed.
A Phoenix Wright
You
joke.
can't hashtag cancel me.
Killer lawyer you.
Oh my god.
Jeez, why is Genda Sensei getting all the attention? For your information, I passed the national bar exam with top marks.
Uh-huh. Oh, what's a bar exam?
Duh.
You've gotta be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of the bar exam?
Do they call it a bar
It's the
exam in Japan
toughest
too?
certification test in Japan.
I've heard of it.
Oh, so it's a certificate? Well, I passed kanji level 3 when I was in middle school.
Oh.
Kanji level 3, that wouldn't track in an English dub.
Kanji aptitude is a
And
very
like, I'd be
fun
like, I don't know what kanji is. Is that some sort of Chinese thing? Is that like fried rice?
stupid bar exam how many years ago now?
Like, if you're gonna make it a dub and you're gonna call it the
still
bar
bragging about
exam,
your Scores? Seriously?
Oh,
What?
you have to change up the nouns a little bit.
Sorry, John. You can't talk that way to a customer.
Nah. Son Robin did a super chat and says, you should just skip this segment.
Yeah.
You have to do it for the story. This is actually a story segment. This isn't optional what I'm doing.
Make your
right
wife do it.
This
Put her
has
on
to be
screen and
done.
have her do it, or have Jasper
now.
do
We
it.
have to get through this.
Jasper just played this
I should've
game.
said that,
Jasper
but
just did
Hoshino
that.
was being such an ass, I couldn't resist.
No, she's right. It's a dumb thing to brag about, isn't it? But the bar is really hard. Not everyone passes it. There's so much studying to do.
You know, this is just like a certificate
Oh my
thing, isn't
God,
it? It's a
he's
certificate.
crying.
Someone said that. I know somebody said that. I think it's subliminally got
Slayer just
planted
gave me
in my
another
head.
$1.50 and says, I was just watching a video today about why the Japanese population is
Maybe I can
shrinking.
find a piece of Velcro and do it in
Absolutely
real life.
Increasing elderly aging and less babies being born.
I
due to
think I
a
actually have some
work
Velcro in
life.
my
Many of the working
gun safe.
population work overtime and have no time for relationships. Right, which
Oh
is
my god, fuck
why
you, Slayer.
the culture of the host or
fucking
hostess
incel
club
prick.
and the culture of the girls bar. This is why it exists. But that's, I mean, I'm sorry. From an American perspective, and maybe just because
Phil's
I'm
an
American,
American.
I have this perspective.
You represent me,
that's
Phil.
like-
Represent me.
That's a sick culture. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sick.
it's not healthy to forego meaningful personal relationships because you have to work so much to make a living. Like, that's broken.
Okay.
That's a broken society. You can't have a family.
Broken society.
Society tells you in order to even make a living.
Oh
you have to
my
work so
god.
hard. There's no time for a personal life. Like, what kind of a life is that?
I don't know, a
That's
Japanese one?
I'm sorry, that's just messed up, man. That's my take on it. You can disagree, but that's why when I play a game like this and I see, oh, the host and hostess club.
Yeah, where do you think those neck phones were put together,
would that
Phil?
exist in a-
Where do you think that microphone came from?
I don't know.
Where do you think all those shitty knickknacks behind you came from?
Praise his stupid achievement, stroke his stupid ego.
You think the people who made that have a great work-life balance?
I can't believe you became such a high-powered lawyer. Almost nobody has the brains to do that.
Yeah? You think so?
Oh my god.
That really means something coming from you, Saori-san.
From me, specifically? Why is that?
The pay.
What is it? Oh, you want some
It's
champagne?
I can't believe you said it's a sick culture.
One bottle of champagne, please, for this fine young man here.
No, wait.
There's our Mr. Big Time Lawyer. So generous.
Is it okay if I have some too? What a blessing to have such a great protege.
Sure.
So, which champagne do you want? The best in the house.
Yeah, I can use it. What's he acting about? Yo, that he was like he was starting up that act like it was gonna be a big one, and he just terminated it.
Let's make that 2
Like,
bottles.
Now we're talking, Hoshino-kun.
Oh my god, you idiot. This is what they get for showing up at the beginning with their morons.
yeah, eat your finger.
It's a party, ladies.
You know, it's a sick culture when a little pig roach can be on the screen and eat his fucking fingernails all day. I think that's a sick culture.
So shout out to Cynical Doomer.
I'm a base
who has
god.
to me $20 and says the following. Phil, hear me
This
out
is
with
Valkyrie
the
26 in the airspace and at your service.
Could be a chill stream with ridiculous moments due to the bugs. Could go further and invite fans to join your world.
I'd send a robot from the future to terminate.
I mean, I'll be honest with you.
I do it on stream too.
I'm a huge fan of Fallout, as you know. I love all the Fallout games.
Just imagine him like going. He's on a rant, and then just from the left,
Many years
from like
ago, if you
stage
remember,
left, it's like
during
your glass
E3,
break.
This would have been 2019, I believe.
Ugh.
They gave the game away for free, right? Because they
That'd be
just
pretty
couldn't
cool.
get anyone to buy it because the game had such a bad rep from releasing the fall before. I played it. I did a stream co-op with my fans, my viewers, a few moderators of mine. We played. It was terrible. Like oh my god, it was bad. It was like the game was barely functional. Just while we were playing, one of the people who I was co-oping with was fused down onto his knees and could not stand up for no good reason. At that time, they even added a battle royale mode. I tried that. That was terrible. Like, I had zero enjoyment playing it. The enemies sucked.
Zero enjoyment.
And they were like grinding, fighting. It was just shit. And I understand that there's a story to it. I understand what you're saying. Why don't I negate the whole multiplayer fucked up part of it and instead, okay, do a private server with just people you could trust and just play through the story? I don't think I want to. It literally is the worst piece of Fallout content ever made. So why would I put myself through that just for the sake of saying, oh, I did it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would much rather replay Fallout 3 with all the DLCs, 60 frames per second, upgraded graphics on the Xbox Series X than waste my time with Fallout 76. It's a bad game. You see? That's just my take on it.
You somehow connect
if
to
people really wanted to see that and they campaigned for it and they wanted to see it, I'm not going to say no, I refuse.
Maybe.
I just
Maybe in
don't
the
see how
future.
we would get a good time out of that. I think that the game sucks.
Once the US dollar is replaced by NFTs.
Thank you for the tip. Slayer now tipped me $1.50, says, I agree. The people that are usually forced or obligated to work overtime, and at least half of them don't even use up their annual leave. Due
This
to
is Slayer opening up his Luffy Velcro wallet right here. There you go.
That's right. I mean, that's right. Suicide is a huge.
I'm committed to the craft.
They say that in Japan, it's some of the highest rates in the entire world because of the way that their culture is, you know? Jeez. Messed up. So Pinocchio says, I haven't played 76. I heard they fixed a lot. They added a single-player expansion with NPCs and traditional Fallout quests. Elliptian says, nowadays the game is decent as a solo experience with all the storyline DLC. I would be down for that. There you go. So some people seem to be of the impression maybe it would be enjoyable.
Who?
Okay, I do feel a little sorry for Hoshino-kun, but I hope he learned his lesson.
I don't see him.
I got
I'll keep an eye
I
out for
wish they would just go home already.
Yeah, see, I brought up my own. No, dude, if I had a fucking One Piece wallet, it would have VV on it. I mean, I know VV is definitely not on any wallets anywhere. I'd settle for Nami. Or time skip Robin, who's now hot.
Me too,
But not
Genda
pre-time
Sensei.
skip Robin. She can go fuck herself.
Especially this one. The customer service is on point. I wish I could come here every night. And
Don't give it up, Slayer.
Oh my god.
Oh, you two know just how to flatter us.
So true. Hey, in case you come back, would you like to reserve a bottle in your name?
You guys are lawyers, so I'm sure you can
You
afford
and
it.
Blooper and Love.
What does that
Oh,
even mean?
well, good for you.
So let me get this straight now.
Oh god.
Not only do they overcharge you for liquor while
Boa
you're there
hammock.
for fake
Yeah,
attention,
I agree. That's a pretty good
then they
tip.
ask you, do you want to pay for a bottle of liquor later just in case you ever come back? What?
You want to play the game?
What?
You know what? That's sick. What a sick culture.
DC-130 standing by.
What a sick culture to encourage paying ahead of time.
One, boss, you're the best.
Dropkick 2-1 arriving on station. Passing fire control.
Let them do this. They keep bringing like fish and get the water to go bankrupt. I have to see as someone brings them out to
Bingo
sales.
fuel heading back to base.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong, Saori-san? You're looking kind of gloomy there. Come on, how about a smile?
Yeah, Saori-kun. I was thinking...
Hey, ahead of
you
time
could be
behind the
just
scenes.
a bit friendlier. You'd be the belle of the ball.
Do you guys already know Saori-san? You act like you're good friends.
Yeah.
They do seem pretty close, right?
Yeah. No, seriously, Dom. Imagine playing the dub version of a fucking JRPG.
Carlos is very exploitative. This is embarrassing. Slayer says many of them are repeat customers. They'll reserve and they come back like a VIP guest the next time they return. Cameron Percy, it's like you're pre-ordering your games. I mean, you're right. It's like you pre-order your bottle of liquor, you pre-order the game. Oh my god. They're wow.
No, because the bottle of liquor that you pre-order is already in a completed state.
Regulars do that. They'll reserve a specific
You're presumably knowing what you're getting when you pre-order a bottle, not when you pre-order a fucking game. I pre-ordered fucking Battlefield, and I canceled that shit like the quickness.
$1.50 is when it awoke. It shattered the hillsides to make way for its passage. Wow.
Oh, great.
Very exciting.
Was that the MTG card? Right.
I don't even think
I didn't hear what the fucking card that he read was. He's been on a Rizalka kit.
I just smoothly kept going tonight. Thank you to everyone for your support so far.
Are you gonna beg?
FYI, if we get $100 in tips tonight, a new
Yeah, you don't have to
app
FYI
will be
me.
revealed for the streams tonight that I found in my house. I was like, I can't believe I never used this on streams before. So I think you'll like it if we get to that far. All right?
No,
All right, let's
fuck you.
So this isn't good. If they find out we know each other, that would be supremely awkward. Not to mention it would completely ruin my plan to get a meeting with RK.
Huh? I don't know. But would it be so
You don't think so?
wrong if we...
He read it off like it was MTG Tard.
Not, but this does happen to be our first meeting.
MTG Tard was in last night too.
Sensei.
All right, I'll put placeholder. If it actually turns out that it was MTG Tard, I'm taking 100,000 popcorn from you, Carl. FYI.
You're both teasing me so much. Poor Megu-san and Kuniko-san are giving me dirty looks.
Well, I mean, that's because...
Something does seem fishy.
This is bad. I guess I need to change gears here. Stroke Ginda Sensei's chin, cuddle up to Ginda.
Yeah, we're moving up to BegCon 2 pretty soon, but I think we're missing some key elements for BegCon 2. We'll probably get to BegCon 2 during the middle
I
break.
just kick him in the nuts. Here.
We'd be BegCon 2 by now if he wasn't already at, Gunner Glass's time or whatever.
Looks like you've had a lot to drink tonight. Have you forgotten
Hey, what's up,
all
Nurse
about
Ratchet?
work? Is your
Edie.
head lost in the clouds? What's going on behind this cute little
Oh my
face?
god.
Yo, I'm going to Cancun in like a week and a half.
Wow.
So I need to figure out how to fucking manage this shit logistically while I'm gone.
Oh, excuse me? Can we get that girl at this table too?
Yes, sir. You mean Saori-san.
Oh,
Praga covering?
me too. Wait a minute, what about
Well, this shitty game will be done by then, I imagine.
Please, everyone.
Thank you,
She's
Bagheera.
only one person.
I guess the new girl's a hit.
Oh, you're in Cancun last
She
month?
sure showed us up.
What's the best thing that you did there? That won't reveal, your
Guess that went
family
well, now I just
and
wait for
put them in
Akutsu to summon
danger.
me. Mission complete. So please let this be the end.
I'm gonna be there for a while, but like,
Stupid.
I don't really know what to do. I'm just
At
going to
least
go
it was
chill.
comic relief because it was her coworkers. At least it wasn't some sleazy dudes or something, you know.
My wife just wants to see the Chichen Itza. That's like the main thing she wants to do. I'm like, dude,
Please. I just got
that probably
lucky
doesn't
tonight.
take like a
Yeah,
week.
right. I don't think I could have done better than you in any department. You're a natural at conversation, and so sexy too.
No, he said he's going to continue playing it after he completes. Wait, did he say that? No, he didn't. You lying sack of shit. No, he didn't.
Thanks for the hard work, you three. I bet you barely got any breaks. It was one customer after another. What a night! We haven't had this good a take in a while.
Lying in a house sit and stream while I'm gone.
Thanks to Saori-san.
Thank God it's
No.
over.
God damn it,
That
Carl.
wasn't bad at all,
Done it
actually. It was
without
fast.
Megu-san and Kuniko-san at my side.
Come on, it was pretty obvious who the MVP was this evening.
Once you put, oh my god, fuck you, Phil. Fuck you.
Does that mean Saori-san's getting a bonus?
That she is. Who would have thought this could happen on her first day? All I can say is, wow. Akutsu-san wants to meet you and show his appreciation by giving you the bonus himself. There's already a
I
taxi.
said you
waiting
had a
outside.
beautiful front pole.
Really?
Would you hold
That
it
is
against
so
me?
awesome.
No kidding. So the bonus thing is real, huh?
I would only be offended depending on who says it. Most people, I'd be offended by that. Most people.
Sean R just did a super chat. Oh my gosh, excuse me, with a disgusting pickup line. I don't know why he said it to me. I'm even like doubly disgusted. Not only is the pickup line disgustingly sleazy, but then he also said it to me. So it's like double fucked up.
Maybe he was talking to you.
Sean R, thank you very much.
Maybe the hole he's talking about is the one in your beard.
Screw you. All right, let's continue.
Thanks for the $10. Screw you.
Akutsu is hiding.
So,
Okay.
where exactly is Akutsu-san waiting for me?
Apparently, it's a surprise. He doesn't just let that information.
Shit is miserable? Ah, come on, Frog. It's not that bad. It's just almost the worst thing ever.
I'm told there'll be another captain.
The actual worst thing ever is the fucking pre-stream podcast.
Well then.
I have like actual murderous intent during those. I'm running out of ways to describe how I want to
Don't worry, sorry.
make him go away. Make him shed his mortal coil, if you will.
Could you
I'm running out of creative ways to describe it.
Oh, we're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No need to worry.
I think he's driving to the
Yeah,
Thug
same here,
Hangout,
Carl.
the underground club. That's where I met Soma for the first time. I thought it had been shut down, but maybe they opened it back up.
Very, very badly, War Dog Leader. Yeah. Yeah, he was, and I didn't realize how long that shit lasted until I filled in the spreadsheet.
We've been
Fucking, I recorded gameplay start at 12:53.
Thank you
So
for
his
inviting
pre-stream was like pretty significantly longer than average
People who
today.
keep the cash flowing. The fact you're here
So
means
bad.
you have a talent for it. You're one of us now, Saori-san.
This is how Arcade keeps recruiting new members and allies. We keep the hostess who make the money by giving them a fat bonus and some pretty bold.
No, Anime Gun, you're right, right? It's this weird thing where it's like the worse it is, the more it's worth watching, but the more pissed off you are. I can't think of any other thing that's like that for me,
Here she
honestly,
is, Akutsu-san.
as much as it is here.
Tonight's
Where it's
ceremony.
like, because when it's boring, you get the least mad, but then it becomes the least watchable at the same time, right? This is actually what fucking masochism is.
Come here.
Watching a pre-stream podcast.
Hey, where's your chainsaw? I thought you just hang out with a chainsaw all the time.
Akutsu-san. It's a pleasure to meet someone so famous.
Hate watching, yeah.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour after a hard night's work. This sake is not cheap.
Oregairu wrapped up. Oh,
Gotta
God.
show my appreciation.
Alright,
don't I?
I guess I'll have to look that up.
Oh, there's no need for that.
Well, on to the moment of truth. Your bonus. 1 million yen. Quite a stack of cash for an office worker. Yeah.
It's a big pile of money for anyone.
Oh, even for lawyers?
Oh, boy.
Shirosaki-sensei?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah.
Lady lawyer came poking around before. Except she was trying to find out about Kauai at the time.
You see, when it comes to Kamurocho, we have eyes everywhere.
They're just a little smaller
Anybody
than usual.
suspicious gets reported to us fast. Most of the eyes working for me or Soma are spies in the police force.
It's a good Mr.
Now,
Geno.
We've got a law lady in the
Mr. Geno.
bag. So, what do you want with me? Who sent you here, huh?
Well, this took a turn for the worse, didn't it?
You're only just noticing that. Kinda slow for a lawyer, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't mean for me.
And then she like
Just
pulls out a
got
fucking
worse.
Glock. No, that'd be way too cool.
What the?
It just got worse for you, motherfucker. You were harder to find than I thought, Akutsu.
Wow. So it was you pulling Saori-chan's strings.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
Tojo?
Don't make me laugh. You're the worthless pile of shit, Higashi. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup. And after you barely escaped with your life, Yagami.
Hold that thought. 'Cause this isn't the whole party.
Huh?
The only guy I really want to fuck
Yeah!
up is Soma. But I
He's
guess
back.
I'll have to settle for you losers tonight.
Subscription hot sauce.
Time to throw down.
You'd have to use a lot of hot sauce to go through subscription hot sauce, though, right? Unless they sent you like tiny little bottles.
Son. We'll take it from here, but did you ring the
But
golf?
yo, I'm like
course?
fucking
What?
way into hot sauce too, man.
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ring and a gong.
Give us
It's like when you get you get papaya salad. Well, sometime.
Do your work.
You don't get that if you don't get that really spicy. It's like there's no point. Man. They can make papaya salad not spicy for white people, and it's just not. It's like there's no point, man. That's like getting a pizza without cheese on it. It's just totally no point.
Then we gotta fight it.
Sometimes so good, man.
Woo! Damn! Double bulldog.
And you know the name of all these moves, isn't it?
Let's go. Here we go. Ready? Boxing time. You do not have this in the game. Just box everyone. Fuck them all up. So good. He can't even move. Look at the juggle.
Boy, this sure is great.
Wow.
Very interactive.
Okay. I didn't even mean to grab him. I did not even mean to grab a Kutsu.
Go watch his WWE. Probably. He slept up the other day and said he has Disney Plus, I think. My impression was he didn't have any sort of subscription services. Although, interestingly enough, like there wasn't
I didn't mean to grab
there wasn't any of that on the bank leaks. So.
Did you see that? It glitched. It like bounced off the stair and it like homed in on an enemy. This guy's supposed to be able to block my attacks. He couldn't block anything because boxing's too overpowered. Oh, he hit me with a giant swing. He hit me with a giant swing. I immediately countered him. Oh my god. Boom.
She wants. Yeah, because if she doesn't, then she gets half the fucking house.
Look at this juggle. He can't land. Look, it's an infinite juggle. He can't fucking land.
Oh yeah, when I was watching Ludwig's video earlier, I didn't realize just how much free shit, quote unquote, that he gets from fans. Right? He's like, I got a free TV. He got his PS4 for free, and then he got the Xbox for free, but he paid for the PS5, right?
Man, come on, get off. Hey. God damn it.
And then you got the headphone things for free.
Oh, here we go.
Quote, if we take his word for it. Yeah, so what happened? He bricked he had a Switch and he bricked it and then he got another one? Is that what the lore was?
This guy. Alright.
Because I remember someone saying something about a bricked Switch.
Where'd he go? Okay, it's just him now. Oh no, there's one more guy. Come on. What? I got knocked down. I didn't even notice. I seriously didn't even notice. I really don't want to use a healing item, but I'm a little nervous that he is going to fucking do like a giant damage move. So I'll heal right here.
Gifts and list them as business expenses. I mean, if he did buy it, it would be a business expense, technically. I mean...
Alright, here we go.
Like, loosely a business expense. I mean, he used it for his business.
He can't move, he can't fucking move. Oh, he grabbed right through me? Oh, come on. Yo, I was in the middle of a giant combo.
So lore behind the gunner glasses. My assumption is that he just grabbed, like, the vest streak happened, and then after that, he just added another gimmick. Just like how he added the hat. So the gunner glasses were the
I can't even see what happened.
Beta version of the hat. That's my understanding. He like literally, I vaguely remember like he's like, oh, what should I do at 50? And then he like just like reached around. He's like, what do I have? What do I have around me? Oh, I guess I can wear the gunner glasses. Like it was something like that.
Only iced coffee to be $4.20. Is Phil? I got COVID over Christmas. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's
wait,
nice laying in bed watching your streams.
I thought that was Infinite Relapse. Wasn't it only Ice Infinite?
Yeah, you know, most people who are getting COVID are getting the
Was that
the
only
latest
iced coffee?
strain, which is Omicron, and the Omicron, as long as you have either had some immunity already of some sort, whether that's you already caught it previously in a different variant or you already were immunized, it's not as bad, which is good stuff. I'm sorry to hear about that you got sick. Only iced infinite. Really, I am. All right.
Oh, so you just misspoke.
So guys, we're halfway through tonight's stream. I just want to blow my nose quickly because I kept feeling. If you haven't noticed, I was like touching my nose. I feel like
you're always touching your nose. I
want to blow my nose before we continue. Let me just do that very quickly, and then we'll continue on here. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know. You know when he's done. He said that. Wow, it's really loud. Thanks. Disgusting piece of shit. He said a fan donated the Bucks fight stick. The man later said a fan. He dislikes. Yeah. I mean, he had a discussion about that shit. I think, right? Allegedly. He's like, hey Phil. No wait, no. The fight stick specifically came out of nowhere, right? The actual game itself, he talked to him behind the scenes.
So that was Only Iced Infinite. I apologize. Someone said I might have said Only Iced Coffee. His name is Only Iced Infinite.
You might have said that. You did say that.
Sorry to hear you got COVID. I hope you feel better soon. Okay.
Well,
so we're heading into the
kills
second
you.
half of tonight's stream, guys. Another hour. It looks like we may be stuck in plot for another hour. Sucks that we can't do the Professor plotline again. This has now been 2 straight hours. The game has forced us to advance the main plot without doing anything else.
Nuclear missile ready.
Let's just see where it takes us, all right? All right, let's continue. By the way, again, reminder, if we do hit the $100 tips goal tonight, there'll be a new hat on the stream. Just throwing that out there. All right. Excuse me. All right. Once again, we fucked up Akutsu this time because of boxing style, which was fun. Now let's see what happens.
I'm thinking maybe. I'm thinking we might be at a 2. I mean, it's like a pseudo 2. Weirdly enough, it's another case where like the attitude and the vibe, right? Like the attitude's a 3, but the vibe's a 2.
He moves around more than I do.
Really? He really just another one of his pawns?
So I'm gonna keep it at a 3.
Cover for him and obey his every word?
Soma can tell when someone's lying. He's always been able to. I won't be able to get away with bullshit.
I'm pretty conservative with my Begcon labels. I feel
He
like
finds a traitor. He stomps the rat dead. He can sniff out the faintest scent of betrayal. That's why I've always told him the truth. No point trying to BS him. In this business, nothing beats the ability to detect liars.
You serious right now? You're buying into some bullshit rumors, dumbass.
You just don't fucking get it, man. He can practically see the future. He was the first to bail from the Tojo clan. Usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed. That's what it's like to be a Yakuza.
Huh. Remember who you're talking to, asshole.
But Soma, he somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so he jumped ship. With no money and not even a word to the bosses, just up and left.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, I figured the same superfluous moniker.
I said the same.
Like now that he's got Slayer Cuck on board.
Fucking erase you.
That's probably what he needed to even be willing to do post-game content.
Finished. No way could they kill him. Then
like I'm curious now when Slayer did his first like big fucking tip.
What did he mean?
I mean for these streams at least.
Let
me go back and
the
look.
resources to properly deal with defectors.
Did 100 there.
Soma understood that. Sure enough, he left without a word, and nobody ever tried to fuck with him.
It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out. No doubt the dude knew what was up.
Well, the Tojo clan was limping to its grave. Soma went underground and built the arcade network all by himself.
There.
And that's how you became his errand boy.
57.
What do you expect? I can't control Soma. I'm just the public face of RK. He holds the reins.
So right about.
I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
Okay, yeah. So he at first was a 50-bit bitch.
Enough of a man to admit.
And then his first like big tip during one of these Yakuza.
Soma's being used by public security.
Lost Judgment streams.
Did you know that?
Was
public security.
Why was Soma looking for
He started ramping it up on 11/13.
I don't know. All I heard was somebody hired him to do that.
Why is he after Koana? How are Soma and public security linked?
So if I,
Give me
look, if I
something.
do
Does it at least ring a
analysis,
bell?
1113.
I don't know, man. The fuck you mean ring a bell? I don't know shit.
Wait. Nah. But maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty funny like
What is it?
correlation. So Slayer's first like big tipping type, and he only tipped like $50 during this.
Soma working in public security.
1113, right?
What do you mean?
Well,
So just to show you a little correlation here.
so they can infiltrate and
Because nothing's
collect
happening right now
intel.
anyway.
Right
If
wing,
you look at
left wing,
if you go to where the Lost Judgment streams are in the game analysis section right here. These are all the dates of the Lost Judgment streams in
someone they
like
can turn to
order,
their side.
chronological order.
True.
1113 here was when Slayer did his first like big whaling activity.
It's one way to do it.
So he routinely broke like 100 after that.
Security goes undercover.
Pretty frequently. Look at the line of shit. This 1,000 doesn't count, by the way. I'm not going to count it. It was fucking, it was dumb shit. Like, look at that. So Slayer shows up right here, and the tip skull's effectively doubled since then.
You heard what this fool said.
Perfect.
Soma
That's
figured out the Tojo clan didn't have a future, so he ditched them.
Vector locked in.
Street punk's got that kind of foresight? He couldn't, unless he had intel from the law. That'd be a different beast. He'd have to know the Tojo. That is it.
Including knowing that the Tojo clan would dissolve soon.
Yeah, and then after he gets out, what does he do next? He makes a place for all the Yakuza coming out of
I'm
the
not listening to
Tojo
it.
clan to find each other, right? Where public security can easily monitor them.
Is he listening to it?
Interesting premise or interesting theory.
He looked like he was looking at his phone, right?
Josie has done a super chat. Says, DSP, I'm a longtime fan. Been watching you since the good old days of Halo Infinite MP streams. Oh yeah, those good old days.
I'd love to see
I listen to Jasper on stream
Is he
tonight.
with your
Jasper
wife?
will not be on stream tonight.
Why?
He is downstairs with Kat. But thank you very much, Josie, for the super chat. I appreciate
Josie, you can go
support.
fuck yourself, but thanks for the money, dumbass.
That's why RK is still coming to
Yeah,
ex-Tojo
sounds
clan
like me.
Yakuza like me.
In other words, RK was founded by public security to manage all the displaced Yakuza.
You know, the funny thing is, like, assuming,
like they're
let's say
at
that was OIC,
How many crime rings they bring down?
right?
Another always pops up in
It's like he's so normalized to Phil just denying him what he wants over and over again. That's like the real sad part about it.
Install their own leader.
It's like Phil tells him no
like
just
collusion to me.
all the fucking time, and he just takes it and he keeps asking.
Undercover public security
Like, what are you trying to get? Are you trying to get him to actually do something for once, or do you just like when he says no to you?
He's gonna be fucking listening in on us right now.
But I mean, just like in like just to expand that
shit, here
out,
they
right?
come.
In general, the people who tip him money like over and over again, not just like homeless guy who gives him 300 and then goes to fucking jail. I mean like people who consistently tip him over and over and ask him things.
Damn.
Oh, they do have guns in Japan. Wow.
Stop shooting. Damn.
And those are some base police.
Cold-blooded murder. Oh man. Well, I guess they hit it right on the head.
Damn it. They found us.
Ew. No. He has surprisingly
Why did
few
they not kill
holes.
them?
They
Why
like
did they
dropped
kill
like 2 mags on him, dude.
Weird. Well, that's the end of chapter 11, and we got an achievement.
Your police like to
The
order Smith
mole.
and Wesson. You Japanese
Now
police?
we know. It's
Are they using
Soma. It's the mole.
revolvers?
He's working for. He is public security. Huh.
To return justice to the courtroom, Yagami makes a series of bold moves. However, Bondo, the man behind public security, makes a power play of his own.
I hope we don't go into like a Pig-splain segment.
Still at
Pig-splain segments usually happen after these recaps.
Soma is believed to be a plant from public security.
Plant?
But that knowledge comes at a fatal price.
What's weird is that number one, they didn't kill everybody else, and number two, is he really a plant? No, he's basically just controlling the gang members. They don't know that they're really working for public security. There really is no gang. Arcade doesn't really exist.
Yeah,
right?
Sure. You figured it out, buddy. Big ups.
Chapter 12. A Dance with the Devil in
Remember
the
2 minutes ago? No.
What chapter's name is.
No. If I remembered 2 minutes ago, I wouldn't ask about One Piece 10 times in the same fucking day.
For the first hour of the stream, we had to do main story, and that's what we just did.
The two shooters were dressed as policemen?
Great sniff.
No,
Thanks.
they were
Yes,
policemen.
they're the ones who shot Akazu.
Those weren't real cops, were they? I assumed they were like fake
Couldn't
cops.
have been real officers, though, right?
Yes, they were.
Yeah. I'm guessing Soma gave uniforms to 2 of his own guys.
No, they're real.
Regardless of their affiliation, they were there
Why
on
would
Soma's orders.
wait? They wouldn't be, right? They basically like murdered a gang member. How could they be real cops?
In America, they call people who go undercover moles.
Moles, huh?
If this really was public security, I can't believe they'd go so far.
Maybe
as
like
to
entangled in the story. I'm just not paying attention.
Soma probably thinks he's backed into a corner. Word got out he's been a plant since his Tojo days. Not even being the head honcho will save him. He'd be nothing but a rat. And RK's got plenty of ex-Tojo in it who'd want his head for that.
I hadn't considered that.
Just, see, I don't know Embrace Shadow because he like he was talking about that
Silence anyone
that
who gets in the way.
scene he did with that chick where
Hey, do you
he
think
like
your
wasn't
office could
expecting
post
it.
some officers at Genda's?
They ordered
At least for
J-frames
tonight.
with lanyard holes.
Sure, I can get that arranged.
Shouldn't you guys have protection too, though?
I don't know, man.
I appreciate the concern.
I feel like a revolver is like
Kaito
lost a lot of
Higashi
purpose these
or
days.
ex-Yakuza.
It's like specific.
Not exactly a good
times
mix,
you might want
no?
one, I guess, but
Yeah.
like
Not happening.
I don't know why you go over a revolver or a semi-auto unless you want to like
said it.
shoot them from the jacket,
Thanks, but no
like a
thanks.
concealed.
Someone's
from the jacket
probably going to
pocket.
head
That'd be
even
cool,
deeper underground after all this. But if we can track him down, we'll get the dirt on public security we need. Then
Hello,
we can do
Tyrone, good
right
evening.
by Sawa-sensei, and even bring Kawana and Reiko Kusamoto to justice.
All right, we get it. Let's walk
Did they look
Saori
cool?
back
Well, I
to the
mean,
office first, though.
yeah, I mean like
We'll save the
arming a
rest.
police force with them though.
Good idea. Don't worry, Saori-san. You should be safe from here on.
What's up, Tyrone?
Ah, what gives, sorry? You change up your look and the guys line up to protect you?
Maybe you should put some
Just want to see what
effort
DSP's
into
like
it
without
once
his
in a while
whales. That would be so
yourself.
entertaining to see
Whoa!
him break down every
Are
stream.
you telling me this?
Yeah, but if they
isn't a
Blatant insult.
if they were willing to let him
Blatant insult.
go
Let's walk Saori-san back
without
to
his
the office and we can continue the conversation
his daily
there.
tribute, then they
Okay,
wouldn't be whales now,
and,
would they?
This way. Let's walk her back by running full speed.
The fact that they're huge
An
cucks is
asshole.
what makes them whales in the first place, right?
They're screaming. What are you doing?
Like DSP
Why
really
run?
is a charity.
Ass. Okay. See you later, Kevin. You have a good night, man.
Because if he doesn't hit his arbitrary goal, they feel bad. Like they feel like they've failed somehow. You know, it's
Oh,
some
shit.
sort of weird shit
What
like
the
that.
fuck? Onishi, fuck you, bitch. Oh. What? What did you do to Kaido? You piece of shit. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Fuck this. Oh, la, 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 la.
No. We're gonna let him cool it. Let him cool it a little bit.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Woo! Derek, I'm glad to hear you'll be getting your booster dose on January 5th. Very nice.
No, don't do it, Derek. You can't take any more autism.
Now, I'm gonna restock. What? I do? Oh, you know what it is? When I was doing the fight, I used them, but then immediately I picked more up off the floor during the fight. So I restocked those, but I didn't have everything. I had to buy the stamina. Stamina.
Try to kill off the last dozen brain cells.
Oh, hey. Heard it was a rough night.
Yeah, Derek's like a science experiment. He's gotten triple doses of every vaccine to see if they really do cause autism, and
What if something happened to Saori?
proof's in the pudding.
Couldn't
The rice
spare a
pudding.
thought for us?
Well, we're glad everyone's safe.
Yeah, but Soma got the jump on us. He's a bigger threat than we thought.
What do you mean by that?
We think he's working undercover for public security.
Undercover?
It's a new development. I'm sure it puts a damper on Genda-sensei and Hoshino-kun's big night out.
Huh? Well, I only showed up because Hoshino-kun talked me into it.
You said you wanted to see what it was like in there, too.
Did I really? I don't recall that.
Incredible. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go change.
Can I join you?
Put it lightly. Looks like you guys are in for the cold shoulder for a while.
ESP's up like a clown.
Alrighty.
Derek is Phil's son from the future, like Trunks.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
If what
I'd
you
watch
say
that
is
anime.
true, a public security agent is scooping up thugs into RK.
Yeah, and his name's Kazuki Soma.
He seems
We
too
haven't
chill. He's got that
confirmed it
Slayer
yet.
tip in the bag, no doubt.
But if he really is an undercover agent,
Whether or not he knows it's in the bag or not, he's probably assuming it's in the
public
bag.
security gets to use RK as their pawns, who feed them intel from the streets.
Then Phil would have to have sex.
All those scumbags
Yeah,
are
good
just
point.
working for public security without even knowing it.
But that setup is exactly what led
Maybe
Soma
it's like,
and grow so successful in the first place. For example, I'm sure the
Maybe
guys
it's
who
like
fought
Kat's
RK,
kid,
but they were definitely
it's not like his kid by blood. He just assumes it
Soma's
is.
role in public security
Because he doesn't know
made
how
that gear easy.
conception works.
If that's true, we can't trust anyone in uniform now.
No, honey, I let you hold my hand.
Concerned about
Now
the
I'm
police
pregnant.
downstairs.
But it's like
Don't
Tyrone's
worry.
baby.
They're here thanks to Mafia.
All things
Gee, honey,
considered,
this baby doesn't look very Italian to me.
do anything about Soma?
Well, according to public security, there's no one by that name on record.
Derek is
That's
Cat,
dead.
Snow Carl's son.
They must have wiped him from their files already.
Where's the Asian part come from?
Soma had to have been in the Tojo clan for 10 years minimum. He and Akutsu were both in the Nikkyo Consortium. Higashi
Derek is
knows more
Trunks,
about
who's
that stuff than
Goten.
me, though.
Okay, we'll ask him about it tomorrow then.
Who would be Goten?
Sounds good.
I guess that's it for tonight. Let's head back to the agency and rest up. Oh.
Who's like another Derek equivalent in,
that
this,
mean
in fucking DSP's
We
chat?
can
Like Guts
resume
or
in the
something?
morning, and then we can do the school stories.
Yeah,
Is
you can
that
pick
what
up
it
Fraga.
means?
You're probably the closest thing to Piccolo.
Is it? Oh, I hope so.
Big Alien.
Oh!
Hey, Pandali is not Asian.
Derek said that he had fried rice with crispy pork belly and a braised pork belly for dinner. What did I have? I had a turkey taco with spicy restaurant-style salsa.
Restaurant-style salsa? Is that a type of salsa?
And jalapenos. It was very spicy.
This is
I
Valkyrie
like my
26 in the
tacos
airspace
spicy.
and at your service.
Extra flavor, please.
What the fuck
Extra
up?
burning of the mouth.
It means non-chunky salsa.
And
So if I Googled right now restaurant style salsa.
Nuclear missile ready.
owned and owned.
Let's stay down.
Like what would it tell me exactly? It's
Alright.
just literally it's not chunky salsa.
Fuck you. License for sold for $1.50 said, why did the chicken cross the road?
Are you
Someone
gonna
had
can you tip him
goat
50 to answer that
had
question?
delicious chicken feed on the other side of the road, and it was free to eat, and he couldn't turn up.
Look, Phil, the longer you extend the punchline, the less funny it gets.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll write a very basic book of comedy for you. I'm not a fucking comedian. But the longer you string it along like that, the less funny it becomes.
Oh. Let's head to Charles. Time to ask Higashi about Soma's Tojo clan.
I was
day.
hoping that
Now,
he
hold
fucking
on.
died, but I guess not.
Hold on.
I can only be so lucky.
Can I do school stories?
I don't know, can you?
Can I do school stories? I don't know.
That's all you got.
don't
No.
know.
That's all you got. Still going. He's still going. Look, listen. I'm not joking. He's... Can you just fucking die, DSP?
Alex from Phoenix did a super chat and says, is that the hoverboard from Back to the Future? It is not the hoverboard from Back to the Future. That hoverboard is completely different from this hoverboard. However, this indeed is a hoverboard that I am riding tonight in Lost Judgment. So thank you, Alex from Phoenix. Well, guys, just so you know, we've got about
I think we're going to 2 now.
Let's see, 20.
About
35, 40 minutes left on tonight's stream. Okay. As I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, if we hit the $100 tips goal for tonight, I would have a new hat for you.
It needs to go like.
Before.
I guess we're not.
Really enjoy this hat. I'm not kidding. It's
It needs to go. I guess
gonna be one of the
maybe
most
we won't get it or something.
Hats I've ever worn on a stream.
He needs to say that.
Oh shit!
He needs to say. It looks like we're not going to get there. He needs to like say that type of thing. Okay, well I guess we're getting there.
Well, we are running out. Oh, never mind.
Here we go.
As I was saying, that NDO just 103 tipped $50. NDO 103 with a $50 tip, ladies and gentlemen. So it is time for the new hat. We're ready for the new hat. Are you guys ready for the introduction of the new hat tonight? Are you ready?
You guys ready?
I hope you're ready.
Is it gonna go full screen for it?
For this shit though. All right, you ready? Hold on.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be very, very underwhelming.
I'm gonna put it on. Hold on. Let me put it on over here. All right, hold on. I completely and utterly forgot that I had this hat. We started implementing hats to the stream this year. I feel stupid that I did. All right, guys, you ready?
Okay.
Come.
Bring it in. Oh my. I hope you fucking died, ESP.
I completely forgot.
Oh my god, what the fuck's he wearing?
Pikachu hat from 100 years ago. I never wore it. I never wore it. Pikachu. It's the stupidest hat ever. It's really the dumbest hat I had.
Like this is way worse than the Sonic hat in terms of autism.
I told you guys you're gonna like this hat, and it's got little Pokeballs dangling from little things.
In my wildest fucking nightmares, I wasn't expecting this.
It's super old. This hat I got in one of the Loot Crate boxes like 5-6 years ago when I used to do Loot Crate unboxings, and it sat in my closet for 5 or 6 years.
This is like
completely unused.
Fucking maximum autism. Look at this fucking dude.
I've been using this all year. If I remember.
Yo, NDO, big fucking ups, you whale cuck. Thank you.
It's comfy, so I don't care.
Holy fucking shit, look at this guy.
All right, let's do this. What the? You staggered? Ew, look at the blood squirting on the wall.
Holy Christ.
Orange Cat says, already my favorite hat. I'm not surprised. Oh shit.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I'm sure Derek loves that hat. You know Derek loves Pokemon.
Here, I'll give you the SOS screen with this one.
And stay down.
Only Ice Coffee also loves the new hat. Thank you guys. Alright. Now remember, there is a third tier of...
Oh, there's a third tier, guys. Don't forget.
I'm not going to push that tonight. I'm happy with what I got for you guys. The hat was great.
He's happy with what he got, guys. He's happy with what he got. Okay. Well, as long as you're happy, Phil, then I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Pikachu.
Eagle 20, Fox 2.
Alright. Derek's Kung Pao Chicken is one of his favorites. I like Kung Pao Chicken too. I think Carlos, is it Carlos that said that this hat is now better than the pilot hat? I agree. I actually like this hat. I seriously like this hat. It's very, you guys don't understand, it's like super comfy on the head. It's like really soft fabric.
Yeah. The fact that it makes you look like a fucking actual retard is secondary to it being comfy on your balding head.
Now, moving forward.
Hey, it makes sense to me.
I'll wear Pikachu every stream. Nothing wrong with fucking Pikachu.
Okay, nothing wrong with fucking Pikachu. You guys heard it here first. Derek definitely heard that one.
Alex from Phoenix did a super J said, how did you hunt down the Pikachu hat I'm wearing now? Because I got it in a loot crate box. I'm not exaggerating. It was like 5 years ago. I used to do loot crate unboxings from the year like 2005 to like 2007 or something like that. Excuse me, I'm an idiot. 2015 to like 2017 or something like that. I think I stopped doing it in 2017.
Pure autism.
Through like 2016. And
like you can bottle this shit at this point.
Regular hat or a regular.
Explain the hat, please.
One that they did.
A special hat for special kids like you, Phil, huh?
Near the end,
did they tell you were special when they gave it to you?
Like video games only, wrestling only, stuff like that. There was Marvel. There was a Marvel only loot crate that I did a few times.
Yeah.
But what it was is they would send me the crate. I would open it, unbox it, do an unboxing video, and then I would do.
Oh, is it literally Panda's hat?
Do it. Are you fucking shitting me? I still can't do it.
That's all right.
I still can't do it.
Big cons come and go. It'll be good.
Yagami-san.
We got super puzzle piece
God,
hat.
I could do it.
To make you feel better.
We're probably not gonna have time to finish it tonight. Seriously, we'll do as much as we can, but there's probably not gonna be able to finish this tonight now because we don't have enough time. Which sucks. If we had the whole stream, we would have done it. But at least we'll get this started for tonight. Okay. All right. Yes. So anyway, yes, this came in a loot crate. And I just happened to save only very few things from the loot crates. A few of the shirts that I wear on stream are actually loot crate shirts.
How about this?
And I saved this hat in particular. Look at this.
I'll make a Fallout BGM.
They look like little furry testicles. Actually, they're about the same size.
Wait,
anyway,
no, I already have one.
I saved very few things from the loot crates.
I have one here. Just add it back in.
And now here we are in 2021, about to be 2022, and I'm wearing Pikachu on my head. Okay. All right, we could do it. So here we go. Yeah, from here on, the school stories commence.
They had to have something to remember her by.
All right, we'll do it. I'm hoping that it saves at certain points because I don't have, more than like around half an hour, 45 minutes here tonight. We'll see what happens. All right. Here we go. Let's look back on each incident the MRC's investigated so we can gain a better perspective. Finally, we can fucking do this. Finally. Oh, here we go.
Phil's basically Perry at this point.
So,
yeah, except he acts like this entitled prick. The like charm of Perry is that he like bitches about it, but he doesn't really make anything personal like Phil does, you know?
This is what led us to discovering the actual site on the dark
like, he has charm in that regard. Like, Phil, if you made him put, let's say you put on the Sonic hat, like you voted it, and he's like, oh my god, the fucking Sonic hat, I can't believe you fuckers voted. You know, like that whole shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That or he's got someone on the crew who has that knowledge. Right.
Now that you mention it.
As for Takanashi-san's motive for becoming a sugar baby,
I mean, even McDonald's. I mean, when he gets a shit ton of McDonald's, even I feel kind of bad, honestly.
September 2015, it was a loot crate titled Summon. So this is 6 years ago. I got this hat.
Derek just
6 years ago, and I never wore it until today.
Did Derek just look up a specific loot crate? Was that Derek that did that? Hang on.
The person who Takanashi went through all the effort for was... Wait, what? Wait, huh?
Was that Derek?
I wasn't paying attention.
ESP Gaming, you got the Pikachu hat from the September 2015 loot crate, which was Summon. Fucking Derek, dude. What's going on?
She was covering for her best friend. Yes. I believe it was this person? No, I guess not. God damn it. Takanashi voted. No, I don't remember.
Yeah, like Derek can be weaponized autism if he didn't look up such boring shit.
It was Kotoko Itokura. Okay. Last semester, Itakura was the chairman of the Cultural Festival Committee. Takanashi was a member of that committee too. The other members got sick of Itakura's poor attitude and eventually began ignoring her. That's right. It took too long. I did so long ago I forgot. Okay.
And they called it
By the end of it, everyone had turned their backs on her.
Derek's doing it positively, though. You know?
At any rate, the result was a colossal failure of a culture festival, and Itokura-san hasn't been seen in class ever since.
It's like, what am I fucking looking at?
Sugar Baby was revealed.
I want some Bob Crosby, man. Where's that? Where's that at?
Dancing Bunny posted a request for
there we go. That's some Bob Crosby right here.
San, captain of the rival dance
of course, War Dog Leader.
And the person who requested the hit turned out to be a surprise to us. The true identity of the poster who requested the attack was him. Yes, the advisor.
These are the crustiest.
The dance crew advisor Komakato used Nishizono's dancing bunny account to make the request. Except according to Sakakiba, the professor never granted that request despite the generous offer from Komakato. What we can deduce from this is that the professor's motive behind his machinations are not actually monetary in nature. That does make me wonder what the professor's criteria for selecting posts is.
Don't know why I left the homestead.
Okay.
I really must
The leader of Made in Heaven, Yumasuo,
The pigs.
he went up for this committing to a biker being practically overnight. Turned
Yeah,
out
you can turn this into a fucking wheelchair song pretty easily.
he was doing what he could to suppress that desire of his while still having an outlet for it. Right, and the professor picked up on that jealousy and exploited it.
Can I turn him down? Turn who down? Bob Crosby or DSP?
What did the professor take to lead him astray?
Cheers of the wheel.
This
are the wheeliest.
The letter that was inside the disciplinary committee suggestion box with the pictures of Made in Heaven. This was it. Yup, this was it. I know D-Man Gaming says you found the Pikachu hat in time for next month. Next month is Pokemon. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, so I'll have this hat for that.
Okay.
The shootiest,
Britain's the funniest.
the smiles the
Apparently, he was done by a letter from the committee suggestion box from Professor M. Basically to say he was the professor.
Don't
He
know
was supported by
why
the
I
fact
left
that this
the
letter was dropped off directly in the
homestead.
committee suggestion box.
I really
Since
must
it's located on campus, I find it highly likely the professor attends with
I'm a
school.
weary
The whales aren't the wealthiest, Fraga. Look at Jax.
Mustn't forget though.
He's a broke boy, man. He's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The food
Yeah, that
is
would
the
be.
spreadiest, the wine is the headiest, the pals
The true
are
face
the
of Ghost.
readiest, the gals are the steadiest,
Who's in the
the love the
The true face
liveliest,
of Ghost.
the life the loveliest. Way
Yes, Dan Murasaki, aka Ghost, is the younger brother of the legendary gang founder, Ray Murasaki. Dan's goal was to rise to the top of the Jincho underworld so he could step out from his brother's shadow and make a name for himself. Koga, the Neokaian gang's leader, took notice of him and used his
Music is
ambition for
atrociously
their own
robbed.
gain.
Trying to drown out DSP's pig-splaining.
By making Dan
TBH.
Murasaki the rep of Made in Heaven and recruiting him to the Neokaian gang. Ahem.
Now that you mention
This Koga really must have wanted to win the professor's favor, given how he thought of this as a sort of offering to the
I don't know
professor.
if people go like the music is loud when like you don't see what the point
Can't
is.
move. He's getting stuck there.
What you can do is turn your volume down and then it won't be
Playing Diamond or Pearl
blowing your ears out.
at the worst
TBH.
time. Why would you release a re-release of an older Pokemon game less than 2 months before the release of a new Pokemon game?
I don't know.
In the middle of the busiest gaming season of the year when people are probably playing other games. And that's what happened for me. It was like, how am I going to play fucking Pokemon Diamond or Pearl in the middle of me playing a million other games, including this game, an insanely lengthy RPG that I knew was going to take me forever to finish. It made absolutely no sense
Yeah,
to play it.
so
I'm going to play the new one in January, and then maybe later we'll do Diamond
This
and
this
Pearl
fucking
when there's time.
this Pokemon shit where he thinks he has an understanding of how like the business strategy works is fucking so dumb, man. How are they gonna like release 2 Pokemon games within like a few months of each other? Like, dude,
Versus in the city. As a result, we discovered that the theme of
like he's looking at it on complete surface level. Like I haven't gone into it at all because I don't give a shit to be honest. But he's like,
was it Dento? Who
he's
was
talking
it?
about like he's got it all figured out, man.
No, it was Tetsuro. Yes, Kuromazaki-kun. To be honest, I suspected Okinagawa-kun and Tashima misjudged the truth. Luckily, we were able to get our hands on something juicy at that lab. A key piece of evidence that points towards the professor's motive behind instigating all the criminal behavior.
Release of the Pokemon game was stupid that all the VTubers
Weirdos.
play it. Well, they're not businessmen like Phil. You want to stop rubbing your nose?
there you
Thanks.
That would be the copies of the email correspondence with the professor, which you found on the lab's laptop. The professor was explicitly prodding with the Neokaian gang to turn Kuromazaki-kun and 7 other specific
Oh, I've been to NDO 103's channel Aces.
to 8
Aces
students
win.
in total, and we still don't know why he chose them. But I believe finding that out will be the key to discovering the professor's identity.
Oh my god, fuck yourself.
Okay. The Todoroki boxing gym. This is the payback boxer case. Some masked kid.
I was thinking that, Marvin. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't think I should mute Phil completely. Honestly, it's like, because then at that point it's like, oh, like, then you're just listening to music, right?
It was Kenya Oshikiri, the former karate club member who turned out to be the wonder kid of the Todoroki gym. In fact, we even have evidence of Oshikiri's motive.
But I mean, like heart gold is better than like gold, you know? Soul silver is better than silver. So I prefer the remakes on that level, you know? We mute Phil when it becomes a Frogger REEstream.
Match evidence?
Nothing wrong with a Frogger REEstream, man.
Yes, Derek, I know that you like that phenomenal shirt, AJ Styles from the Slam Crate. I don't have that anymore. I do still have the Daniel Bryan beanie. That's about the only thing that I have from that.
I mean, I had silver when I was a kid, and I instantly regretted it. I'm like, why the fuck would you want a Lugia over a
trying to overcome his fear of his father, Fudo. Problem is that he found out all his fights were fixed in his favor.
Make Phil and Fallout and play that.
For the showrunners to line
I was actually thinking earlier today, like, I wonder how hard it would be to, like, make a mod, like a Skyrim mod, to put a new, like, character in, like, Whiterun, and have it be Phil, and you can just kill it over and over again, and it, like, respawns.
We already knew that from the other story.
If I have this right.
So the professor's motive is a major key to solving the case, and we still don't know what the professor's motive is. Okay. Dude, it's so so weird.
Hey.
Okay. Emily S. Mochizuki, popular employee of the Girls Bite. Kazuna Ashihara, a third-year at Serio.
I don't know, man.
Frequently visited her.
I mean, it's me being a basic bitch, I guess, but
Ashihara-kun.
It's like, I mean, Ho-Oh is like, oh, I'm a Firebird. And it's like, oh, this looks like a Firebird. And I look at Lugia and I'm like, what am I looking at?
In other words, he wasn't one of the professor's targets for.
And his like wings are like hands.
However,
which I found very strange.
Some key info about the professor.
Like, can he articulate the little strands at the end of his wings?
After a certain phone call.
Because they look like they're fucking actual hands.
That brat. Yup. Supposedly, that's what Ashihara heard Koga say. The fact that he said brat must mean the professor's quite younger than Koga. He's most likely around 40, so we can expect the professor to be in his teens, maybe early 20s.
So they are hands.
Okay.
But they're wings, right?
Kahaku Hayakawa, a female. Dude, it's even draining just to go through the recap of the school stories. Because there's so many.
Yo, that Pikachu hat goes with those like Tard glasses that he's wearing.
Shit.
That's pretty funny. Like the same color.
Only iced coffee. I would assume the main roads out here are fine. I wouldn't know.
But what's iced coffee?
Where we live, they don't plow.
Are things still kind of shut down over in your neck of the woods?
Our roads are terrible.
In terms of
the main roads usually, by a couple of days of people driving on them, are already done. So I would assume the main roads are probably fine.
Dude.
Okay.
Coffee guy, like.
All right, Gorilla Pimp. I wish you luck taking the COVID test tomorrow. I hope you don't have COVID. Sounds good.
I hope you don't have COVID.
Okay, here we go. Kohaku Hayakawa, female student on the board game club, started doing an underground casino here in town looking for thrills. Since minors aren't allowed in casinos, Hayakawa got access by borrowing her brother's membership card and got impersonated her brother whenever she went to gamble. In the end, we learned that she had nothing to do with the professor at all. Her case won't contribute anything to her work on the professor, so I'll go ahead and exclude her from the list.
Kind of same here. They just started plowing here today. I really want things to get back to normal.
Genya Sabanmatsu, the head of the Serio High Esports Club. He cheated in competitions with a tool-assisted joystick. He seems to have acquired the program from.
It's like the saddest shit of all, honestly.
Apparently,
like he writes like this fucking like TLDR paragraph.
In other words,
DSP. Like he gives two fucking shits about you, dude. Fuck off, man. Honestly.
Okay. Kanto Hikawa, former president of the photography club, he's been blackmailing Saiga Sensei to save up for his college tuition. Thanks to the professor's website, Hikawa-kun found out Saiga Sensei was having an affair. The professor supposedly reached out to Hikawa-kun to make first contact rather than vice versa.
In other words,
which means Hikawa was one of the professor's targets.
And climbing.
And lastly,
what the?
Shinosuke Shikishima, leader of the Ijisho Hounds, a local skateboarding.
What is going on in this stream right now? Like,
he's also the culprit responsible for drawing graffiti art that suddenly appeared on the walls of Serio. The professor just so happened to be the motif of that graffiti.
Yeah, the hat was definitely never washed.
Shimo received a direct request from the professor via the website's private...
Maybe he like gave it a good sniff before, like, it still smells like Leanna. It still smells like her soap.
I'm glad that you like the Pikachu hat. He's happy that I revealed this hat tonight.
Hey, DSP Gaming, I love your awesome Pikachu hat. I loved that you revealed it on tonight's stream. One of my many favorite hats. One of your many favorite hats? If they're all your favorite hats, retard, then none of them are your favorite hats.
We've gone through all the information that we
That's the thing about having a favorite.
The biggest thing that we don't know is the professor's motive behind selecting 8 specific students to lead astray. Out of the 8, we know one person for absolute certain, Kuromazaki-kun in the robotics club. Correct. Now, if we include the 6 individuals for whom we were directly approached by the professor...
I think favorite can be spelled both ways.
We're up to 7.
Pretty sure.
One more person left.
Which means...
Assuming
like,
our
you know, Tyre,
T-I-R-E
or T-Y-R-E.
Who was led astray by this professor.
Yeah. I guess in like I don't know, British English or whatever, they say herb instead of
just haven't
herb.
caught wind of it yet? Yes. Perhaps you're
And
right.
that's like a thing
we must
too.
figure out who the last individual
And like it's
is
spelled
as soon
herb,
as
but
possible.
it's pronounced herb as far as I'm aware in America at least.
From Kento?
Kento.
Hello? What is it, Kento? Oh, sis.
Canada's
Thank
British,
God.
dude.
where are you right now?
It's totally British.
At HQ with Yagami-san.
Except for French
Yagami-san's
Canada.
with
They
you.
go
Well,
fuck
perfect.
themselves.
I'm actually at the
Dude.
Papo in front of the station right now, and I got a bit of a situation.
Hey.
What's wrong? Well, hey, you little bastard. Crap. Kento? Sorry, call you right back.
I haven't followed almost
What?
any of the story for DSP.
What?
Yep.
What's that?
Same here.
Everything all right?
No.
I'm not sure, but it sounds like Kento's in some kind of trouble. That's not good. Where is he? He said he's at the Papo in front of the
Long before
station.
Derek's on the
Come
offenders
on, let's
list.
go. Oh, okay.
Good question.
All right, guys. At least we got some
What
action.
kind of lists do they have in Canada?
We have to go save Kento. Who is harassing Kento? She's yelling Yagami. I don't care. I'm going to ignore her. She's slow. I'm just going to ignore her. Listen, we've got like 20-25 minutes at tops left on the stream. We don't have time to dilly-dally. We wanted to do this professor thing the entire time. I had to wait so effing long to start it.
Yo, you should have been like, yo, we only got 20-25 minutes on the stream. We don't have time to dilly-dally. We got to hit the tips goal. Oh, that'd be so great. I really wish he just leaned into the toxicity. He'd be so much more interesting to watch, man. And he'd come off as less of a bitch. He'd actually earn more of my respect that way.
What? Where is it? What Papa? There's no waypoint. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, Carl, like,
Can't keep going. Well, I guess you're gonna die in this.
he hasn't, I don't know if he's tried this strategy yet. I think he's too much of a pussy to try it. He has to do this passive-aggressive begging, when he should go full-on aggressive begging. Hey, fuckos. Look at the tips goal.
Here, I'm gonna fight.
You better give me some fucking money now.
Come on, Brainiac.
Like, you just channel that, like, how about this? How about this? Like, channel that energy all the time when you're begging. Oh my god, you'd be so much more interesting to watch, man.
Fuck you.
Yeah, just embrace your full, like, fucking Italian mafia. Yeah, no, red pill, like, alpha Chadfill would be great. Because, like, right now he's full soy boy mode all the time. And then when he does try to, like, act like a Chad, it's just so, like, disingenuous, you know? Like, oh, you're just a little bitch.
Really, guys?
Like, he plays the Chad when it's, like, safe. When a real Chad is always a Chad. Know what I mean?
Orange Cat says, gee, I wonder how common it is in Japan to just walk around with, you know, katanas on your shoulder. Oh, I'm sure every other block there's someone walking around with a big-ass samurai sword, swinging
Hey,
it
Sam
wildly
Hairbox.
above
I'm
your head.
unironically saying that would be very enjoyable to watch, because it's just so
Common
fucking
stuff.
boring.
It's either that or there's a giant...
It's another way that his strategy is just so outdated. Clown mode, I think, worked okay in the past.
Everywhere you go.
You know.
And every once in a while,
Like,
big Godzilla.
early, like, angry Nintendo nerd
It's
shit.
very common stuff that happens there.
But, like, people's tastes have evolved. Except for your wheelchairs, I guess they haven't. There's nothing evolved about them.
Okay.
Unless, like,
All the common
autism
things
is
in
the
Japan
next
that
stage
happen.
in evolution for humanity.
You gotta be
which,
careful.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe his chat's just super advanced, right?
Only ask Coffee, have a good night.
It's
Yes,
just, like,
tomorrow is my day off,
super
that's
evolved
correct. I'm gonna do my best to
with
stay
autism.
safe. Just be sure to drive slow. Yeah, I'm gonna
Could
have
be.
to. Here we are.
Yagami-san.
I'll ask the clerk inside. Let's go about the area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Amasawa, isn't that bag? Oh, no, it's the brothers.
Yeah, 2013, right?
What happened?
Worked back then.
It's Kento's. The wallet I gave him for his birthday is inside.
It's like it's a constant like arms race.
What
you know?
happened to Kento?
Like in terms of content evolving.
I'll ask the clerk what happened. You stay here. What is going
Like
on,
he tries to play this like genuine person, and it's just so obvious he's fake. I mean, to most people, right? Like if he wants mainstream appeal,
I see, so no idea where he went.
like
Great.
he needs to really think hard about his strategy. Like if he wants to make an honest effort to not have to actually beg to the same fucking three morons every day, then he needs to really think hard about what he can offer.
Got dragged into a black car by
That
some
isn't
guys
a
who look
fucking
like Yakuza and took off.
autism hat.
Do you think it was the Neo Kaihan gang? Maybe they
I
grabbed
can't
him
believe he's wearing a Pikachu.
Professor?
Fucking hat, dude.
Hard to say. Whatever the reason, we need to find Kento-kun. If only we could figure out where they took him.
What should I do?
Kento,
I can't
where'd you
believe like
go?
what I'm saying. Why did he bitch so much about
What do I do?
So when he said this, okay, I swear to God, every time he bitched about the Sonic hat, like, oh my God, it's so hot, dude, like that, I assumed it was just a cover for the fact that it made him look like an actual fucking retard. And then he pulls this shit. Now, like, I don't even know what to believe, man. I don't even know. Like, my whole world's flipped upside down.
To do?
Because he was, like, hyped to put this shit on, man.
The only clues live behind the bag and the wallet he dropped. Let's put those to use. Let's say a good detective always has the tool for the job. This one has
Storing
a tool of
himself
its
the drill.
own. Oh!
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, Forbidden Mouth. Like, I'm thinking that perhaps he's not quite aware of how much of a dingus he looks like with that goddamn thing on his head. You know.
It's time.
This thing looks. If we're comparing it by the measurement of like on the autism scale,
Ronpo, it's your time to shine.
right? This is higher than the Sonic hat.
Awesome. Detective Dog on the case.
Like this, the more I'm looking at it, the more it looks like a girl's hat, right? Because those little things coming off the side, they remind me of like Pippi Longstocking, you know? Like it looks like hair extensions. He's still singing.
No, I don't actually. Don't remember that.
Building Sonic hat is way
Guts says he
worse.
really likes the Pikachu hat.
Yeah, I mean, that's like...
Day off tomorrow, we'll start 2022 nice and strong. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I get it.
Nice thing to say. Run!
They're both pretty fucking bad. I think we can agree on that.
No.
Wow.
Because I don't know what to do.
It would be pretty nice if he died, DSP, you know? I'd break out the blue label for that shit, dude.
Kendo-kun should be somewhere around here. What is this place? Run, Poe.
I hate you so much.
Hey, that's Kento's voice.
I hate you so
Guess
much.
now's not the time to mess with the intercom. Jesus, they're kicking the shit out of him. Look at this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Kento-kun.
Yagami-san.
Nuclear missile ready. What the fuck do you want? Look at his face. Looks like shriveled up. It's like a fucking shrinky dink that shrunk up too much. You guys know what a shrinky dink is? You probably know. Well, it doesn't matter. He's fucked up anyway.
Explain it to me, Grandpa. What's a shrinky dink?
Like telling you is gonna change how this goes. I'll take every single one of you on, motherfuckers. What in the... What's this guy's deal? Let's just kill his ass.
Yo, if DSP had a fucking like loadout, like a weapon loadout, it'd be a fucking M1 Garen and a 1911 because he's a fucking huge boomer.
Fisk, cause here
That's
I
just
come.
so perfect for him.
Gonna fuck you up and then some.
Oh my God! Can you?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh my God.
611 Oh my god, he's being
Joe Green. Tiger 303. ID track 3105 at SA.
Beautiful transmission on my budget.
It is Zulu
This
Tiger.
is-
Right now we believe track 3707 to be the Hugo. The next contact to the west of that is most likely
Oh, perfect. Fucking dive.
team we were looking for.
Eagle 20, Fox 2. Could have remix value?
Okay, I'm not holding 305. I do not hold 3050 right now.
Oh my god.
Dead. Dead.
If only you were dead.
Passive fire control to you.
Woo!
We are bingo.
Are you all right?
Heading back to base.
He got fucked up.
This is insanity.
Y'all give me son. I'm sorry. Let's get out of here.
Wrong 1911s? Nothing's wrong with 1911's J. Maru. However, it won 2 world wars. And as a result of winning 2 world wars,
I'm sorry, sis.
Hey.
a single stack 45 ACP fucking
Now explain yourself.
8-round magazine is apparently better than a fucking 23-round 9mm, like a SIG P320.
If a lady wants to date a younger
And that's what a
guy
boomer
and
would
she's
say.
willing to spend the money.
And that's what DSP would say.
Yeah,
if you
no,
were-
I get
if you-
it. Opposite of sugar daddy, that's not what I meant.
Not gin
Turns out
drunk.
she's
Yeah,
also
it's
seen
gin.
this guy
It's
who's
gin
kinda
plus clown mode.
Yakuza.
A great combo.
Little idiot.
Hey.
How did you meet her in
Single
the
action
first
revolver
place?
and a musket. I'd at least respect that coming in.
I used the professor's site.
Huh?
What?
What?
I mean, the thing about a boomer is they say that's all you need. It's not the fact that they
Yeah,
like it.
Like I said, I'm
Like I haven't
sorry.
I haven't shot a 1911 before,
Can't
but
believe you. All while we're
I heard that
chasing
it's
after
got good
Professor?
ergos. Although I'm not a fan of the grip
I've been
safety.
doing this for like
I feel like it's
2
kind
months
of like,
now. I started pretty soon after
it's
I
a little
first heard
extra
about
for
the
me.
site from a friend. I was just reading the site and posting for fun, nothing
We'll go
serious.
build
but
a
then one
popcorn
day,
first and get a
I got a
Glock.
DM from the
Eh.
professor. It said,
I think he still wants to be like a
"Little
special
aware
day
of your
AP,
social
though.
skills. You should make some serious spending money doing this, and a little job description.
You get like a
after.
Glock with a really crappy
So you
like
got the idea after
stipple
professor
job,
whispered
stifle
in
job,
your
stipple
ear.
job. You
Yeah,
do, like,
sound the professor's goal is to make 8 students become
wow,
delinquent
look
in
at-
some
look
way
at
or
this,
another,
it sounds
correct?
cool. You get like ripped
Yeah,
off.
and we're pretty sure we know who 7 of them are.
Which means
Perhaps that last student is actually Kento.
I guess so.
You know, it could be.
I do want a 1911 though. I do. There's just so many. I kind of want a 2011, but 2011s they shoot 9, and I'm like, dude, I've got enough guns that shoot 9, man. I want to shoot a chunky
There
boy.
you go.
45 ACP.
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
Yup. And just like that, we have our 8.
Okay, who are these people?
Hey.
Well, Amasawa,
look like,
now that we've got a full list, we can finally work out the professor's motive.
yes.
Yes, I think we're finally ready for some serious
I don't know what I'm
sleuthing.
looking at.
Firstly, the professor's motive isn't monetary, so what other motives could he possibly theorize?
Yeah, what motives can anyone have other than monetary?
Money for love, for
ESP
revenge?
sure as fuck doesn't
There's
know.
plenty of potential reasons. Yeah, that's true.
Amasawa.
Say Amasawa,
Exactly,
what do you
Jacobs.
think would have happened
Might
if
as well have
we
8
set
of the
those
same
straight?
picture.
What would have happened? They obviously would have continued their delinquent behaviors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's safe to say, but...
Yeah, 1911 I heard has one of the best
Caught
triggers just because of its
eventually.
like design.
Every time a crime is repeated, the risk of discovery increases. In all the cases that we looked
I did
into,
hear that.
the police would have caught the kids eventually if they took the investigation seriously enough. I suppose. That's true.
Which means
10mm.
Oh, so
I was gonna
in
shoot.
other
If I was gonna
words,
shoot like a 40,
we can predict the outcome the professor was hoping.
1911. I was gonna shoot a
They
45.
get
Dude.
caught and punished, they join the Neo Kaihan gang, or they would regret it later.
He apparently got this hat out of a loot
Caught and
crate,
punished.
and it seems like it was Leanna's hat.
There's a
if I
good
bought-
chance they would have gotten caught and punished for their crimes in some way. That seems to be the most natural outcome. Most likely,
Which makes sense, 'cause it kinda looks like a girl's hat.
Expelled from school, possibly even turned into a criminal case.
I mean, it's
Was
it's
that
presumably
the goal?
unisex, right? But like,
in other words,
You're saying the
it's like
professor's goal
something
was to
about the
get them
fact
out
that
of
that
Cereal
hat looks really thin
by
and his
getting them
head
in
is
trouble
all
to be expelled or
I don't know, oddly
incarcerated.
shapen or something.
Yeah, but it's just
It makes it look
theory
like
for now.
he's
I
he's
see.
a creeper
But it
pedo
does make
type
quite
of
a lot of
dude
sense in this
who's
scenario,
wearing
so
like
let's
a
see if
girl's
this line of
hat.
thought leads us to the professor's identity.
You know those like
We can move on
stereotypical
if not.
otaku
But what do the 8 people have in common?
type of like pictures you might see?
What indeed?
Where they'll wear
What's the
girly
professor's
shit because they
criteria
think
for
it's like
selecting the
kawaii or
students?
something.
Hang on.
That's
These
the vibe I'm
are-
getting from this dude. He's even got a fucking
What is
pedo
it?
stash, man.
Nah, it's a coincidence, right?
Kento-kun.
Notice something, Kenta-kun?
No.
It's
well,
like a.
we were talking about what they might have in common, so I just gave it a thought.
It's like it's like this picture.
But there's no way that I could be right. I'm terrible at detective stuff, you know.
Like he's like 2 steps from turning into this dude.
Kento, just tell us.
So,
This dude, the anime pro.
Students.
So actually,
Like I can imagine this dude wearing that Pikachu hat.
What was that?
They were what?
Kento!
Kento? Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there should be a picture somewhere. I found it here. See, all 8 of us. Wait a minute. All 9 of us.
But there's 9.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. 9?
Oh,
8?
shit.
9? 8?
It's the girl, isn't it? It's the girl who was at the very beginning, the girl who was the shut-in, the girl who wouldn't come back to school, the girl who was so upset because they had all basically made
Kotoko
her,
or something?
ditched her and made her do the whole cultural festival herself, and it sucked ass, and everyone blamed her because they didn't like her attitude. And then, yeah, she ends up coming back to school during these school stories and becomes a part of many of the stories.
He's still pig-splaining. Here.
As the professor was to get them kicked out of school as revenge.
Revenge. Are you done? Good. It's so weird. He like pauses the game.
Yep, they're
just
seeing
like
it now too.
Stabs you with a pig splain, like out of left field, and then just stops and continues on. Like,
Yes, it
like
does.
you get whiplash,
You
man.
know someone with the motive for turning these 8 stereo students into bad apples.
In other words,
and this theory ties everything that we've learned about the professor together into a neat little lead. What do you mean? Let's start by
Oh
summarizing
great.
the
Now
professor's
this dude's gonna pig-splain to me.
Revenge. I agree. Revenge sounds like the most fitting motive if the end goal was to get these students expelled.
Where'd
or
it come
punished.
from? The fucking bargain bin at Walmart.
Next up, we
No,
already deducted
it, like
the
came
professor
from
had
a
advanced
loot crate,
knowledge
which
of
is
computer
basically the
programming and networking. Considering the complicated darknet forum,
So
the
we basically
cheat
got 3
tool,
tips tonight?
the betting site of the Genbukai.
Yeah, let's see.
I suspect those skills are what drove Koga in
$50, $20, $25. Every single other tip was a $1 tip. No, there was the 420 tip. One 420 tip.
Ashiwara heard something important.
So the non-whale tips added up to $13. Ah, big ups.
Hanging up the phone, he was likely talking about the professor. A brat. Lastly, and
So he
this
gets
is the
$13 from a bunch of, you know,
cultural committee who has
something
not
or
been
others.
caught in any kind of delinquency.
25 from
Someone who
Damien.
definitely has the motive to seek revenge on the
Quote
other
unquote
committee
Damien.
members.
20
Someone
from
with such
Cynical
advanced computer
Boomer.
skills, I wouldn't be surprised if that knowledge extended to websites
And then
too.
50 from
I
Indio,
think we
who will
finally
never
know
find
who the
love.
professor is. Wow. Well, that definitely was a twist I didn't see coming, but considering that she wasn't at school for the longest time, she was doing this from home. Kotoko Itokura.
Oh, you mean the one that got spoiled?
It's unfortunate, but
Kotoko Ikakara.
to a T.
In other words,
You're right. The professor's true identity is Kotoko Itakura.
Kotoko?
What? But Itakura,
Oh my god, he's doing full-on voice acting.
Cultural Festival
Fuck
wasn't
off.
just a flop for Serio High, it was a catastrophic blow to Itakura's ego. It may have been due to her own attitude, but she had to deal with committee members arguing with her, blowing off their duties, and even boycotting meetings. The Cultural Festival was designed to be a failure for that kind of situation, but she took it so hard, she stopped coming to school entirely. Who would really be surprised to find out that she had a grudge against
They're
her
one
former
that during
committee members
yeah.
the whole time?
Imagine that salty ass rant he gave
Not only
with
that,
with that
Itakura-san
hat
is very
on.
proficient with computers. She put together that
That
mission
would've been pretty good.
encyclopedia in
I would've
no
liked that.
time, and it's professional level work. She also tutored Sakura-kun
I
in
would
the
appreciate
robotics
that.
club with his programming. But the professor was selling answers to mock exams and stuff on the site, right? You'd have to steal that from the cram school's computers or something. Only a professional hacker could pull that off. About that, there's still something that's been coming to mind every so often. At first, it was just a curious discovery that didn't really mean much of anything. What is it, Amasawa?
Excuse me.
Well, when I had you undergo undercover
What's
at
up, Phil?
Todoroki's
You got an
gym,
area.
do you remember when Itakura-san found a photo of Fudo
Oh, nice, dude.
Oshikiri in that weekly magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
That being said...
Well, I did some more research on that picture. Turns out, the article it appeared in was pulled several years ago due to a legal claim.
What was that?
What?
Yes.
I tried reverse
Nuclear
image searching
missile
the photo,
ready.
but it seems all digital versions of that article were pulled as well. My guess would be the Omi Alliance
Nuclear
pressured them into
launch
self-censorship
detected.
at some point.
Still.
Whatever the case, the fact is no one should have been able to find that picture unless they somehow accessed the publisher's servers.
In other words...
So you think Itakura might actually be that good at hacking?
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite likely. Recall how Fudo Ishikuri turned out to be the key to the payback boxer case. What if Itakura-san fed us that information so Oshikiri-kun's crimes could be exposed and he faced criminal charges?
I look forward to seeing
No way.
it.
What kind
Yeah,
of
I wonder how many fucking pages got added to the DSP thread.
I just can't believe it. Not yet, but not the Itakura-san that I know.
Since the hat reveal.
Well, let's ask her to come meet with us. We should ask her face to face and hope that the only thing that comes of it is a good laugh.
Yes.
Big ups.
Agreed. She usually drops by the club room around this time. I'll try reaching out to her.
What the hell happened, Frog? You lose all your money again?
Amasawa-senpai!
Did you need something?
Almighty Fraga.
The...
No, you got money. You got a lot of money.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Professor! There you are, Itakura.
I don't know what's happening.
I just had a quick question for you. Won't take long. There she goes!
Shoot her! Shoot her in the back!
What?
Takumi-san!
She can't get away!
Yo, he's like clowning, man. Dude.
What? She locked them in! What the hell? Come on, it's stuck!
No way!
Just end already. Just fucking end already.
Did she have a key with her in case this happened?
Taser. Well, was that when that person got shot? Was that the same incident where like taser, 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 boom?
Open, damn it!
Fuck, man.
Hi-ya!
God damn it.
Wow.
I've seen a lot of taser videos.
Well, she's gone.
Damn. Yeah.
Where is she? Where the fuck is she? Wow, what a twist. Hey you! A girl just came out of here, right? Kotoko Itakuro? I ain't seen shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Itakura-san, yeah, I saw her.
I've never actually held a taser though.
Out towards the front gate. Outside? Okay.
I gotta imagine they feel fucking different than a fully loaded. I don't know what she had.
I ain't seen shit.
What'd you shoot him with, a Glock? An M9? What would I carry? I guess when you're a cop, aren't you kind of forced to carry whatever your department carries? Or can you like get your own thing? I assume you just get like standard issued.
Itakura.
Hey.
Kento, I'll take it from here. Probably best that you don't get involved.
I can imagine some people can probably have their own. I don't know, maybe you need like to get approval.
Go right into the fucking river. Drown her ass.
Probably do a P320.
Criminal mastermind.
Itakura.
Like a 17 rounder in there.
Running through the courtyard wiped me out. Exercise really isn't my thing.
Will you talk to us now?
It's just half the way now. No way you draw that shit and be like, oh yeah.
Knowing how perceptive you
Oh yeah,
are,
I'm definitely not holding not a fucking gun right
looking
now.
around the room, right? But no, it's nothing more than a theory.
Yeah, DSP would for sure make a "Don't Tase Me, Bro" reference. They get it? Look, he got tased. Look, don't tase me, bro. Yeah, I can see that.
We wanted to run our theory by you.
Oh my god, I love when he I love when he pulls out the boomer references when he like does the shot in the knee shit, arrow to the knee shit. Oh, it's so good.
Nothing's worse than detectives who don't trust their hunches. Yep, I'm the professor. I'm the one who turned all the cultural committee members into delinquents.
This music.
No way. You're kidding me. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains.
This seems really stupid. I haven't played this game and I have not been paying attention to this game, but this seems kind of
Isn't that
stupid.
right? I'm a Sawa senpai. A real detective faces every truth equally.
But why? You seem like you were
As a
trying
cop,
to
I have a
protect the
P90.
LRC. Tell me.
I don't think they let you carry a P90 around, dude.
It's time to talk. Why did you go through all this?
I don't know why you need to shoot someone with fucking 5.7, man.
Well, when I first made the website, it was really just because I was bored at home. Eventually, all sorts of people started posting. People venting about their parents or their teachers. People who needed quick money. People craving revenge. And the more advice I gave them to achieve.
Well, the thing about it, Frank, is you have to SBR it, like a real P90. You have to SBR it. I'm pretty
Before
sure.
I really knew it, people had started calling me the professor.
Yep. Eat those fingernails.
Why did you
Yummy.
meddle with a
That makes a
lifesaver
weird
course
face
like
after he does
me?
it too. Gross.
Was that for revenge?
Revenge? Kinda. I
No,
mean,
no,
I
no,
just
guns just
figured
looks cool.
it'd be easier
The
for me
P90
to go back to
shoots
school if I got rid of all the
5.7.
people I hate.
Pretty simple.
But now,
It's like armor piercing ammo.
none of that matters.
Like armor piercing. It's like almost a rifle cartridge.
All right, so
Wait, you
DC
explain?
just did a super chat, or excuse me, not super chat, haiku.
Oh, a haiku? Yeah, yeah. Die. No thanks. Good DC.
Oh shit!
Professor.
You're the first one who's gonna get fucking exterminated, DC. When I eventually buy out all the world governments with
My
popcorn.
apologies.
You're the first one to fucking go DC.
She summoned Koga to protect herself?
I see now. Her confession was just to buy her time.
I'll nuke him. I think it's on cooldown, but I'll nuke
Get
him.
rock bottom. So broke that you have to leave out of school.
Vector locked in.
Goodness, you really are unbelievable.
Again, before he goes off
I
scope.
suppose you're only capable of...
Is Peace Cat dead enough? I think it is. Yep. Big ups.
She's already a professional level hacker. We partnered with her because we are genuinely impressed with her talent. We don't think of her as a mere high schooler, like you
Use
seem to
P90s in
do.
Stargate?
Not that I should expect someone as narrow-minded as yourself to see the true value of the professor. After all,
You can't just have long hair to be Brock
it's irrelevant
Sampson.
to their work.
Gotta have like a mullet
Consider the
too.
U.S. Department of Defense.
I don't use guns.
Their website was hacked by a high schooler, and they in turn praised his achievement. Or the recent incident of a
Oh, yeah, I guess I can just make him
16
suffer.
tens of
Maybe there's some sort of ironic punishment I can give him. Like he has to write haikus all day,
criminal organizations in South America training
or like something like that.
This proves
Like he has to write haikus, but like they have to be
has nothing to
like
do with
wrong or something.
We intend to
I guess it depends how much he
nurture
loves
them for the
haikus,
sake
how
of
much he
the
actually loves
Neo-Pagan
haikus.
gang.
Which it seems like he kind of loves them a lot, a little too much.
You want to get even bigger than the Neo-Kagan gang was originally?
Koga, tell me, what's your scheme here? I know you weren't turning all these kids rotten without some kind of reason.
We shall
Yeah, Gorilla Pimp's around, I
utilize
think.
the dark web to create the greatest black market ever. The student forum and gambling website were nothing but practice runs for our true vision.
You're making a black market site?
My firm, Koga and Company, has been dealing in illicit goods
Yeah,
such as
yeah,
firearms
Kyo,
for
exactly.
several years now.
Oh, it's a long-winded.
It's an optics thing, I assume.
Gonna think of it, he's been selling guns
With
to the public
cops.
in Kamurocho too.
Unfortunately, the under
Like you don't have beat cops walking around with like MP5s, right? It's like that by design.
It's nigh impossible for newcomers such as ourselves to break into a market where there are such dominant powers. However, the dark web is still largely unexplored territory. An entirely untraceable, secure territory at that. Despite these benefits, no one has capitalized on this untapped potential within our country. This means the entirety of online criminal business in all of Japan is ours for the taking.
Itokura, this sound like something you want to do? Help Koga enable violence across the whole country?
Yes.
Yeah, the dark web is definitely Kiwi Farms.
I just can't take the
Like,
horrible
isn't the
cliquishness
dark web like where all the trolls come from?
ever since
Ugh.
that godforsaken festival.
Just like I thought, she's still trying to cope with what happened in the cultural festival committee.
You don't need to be a cop to have all that shit, dude. You can do it right now. I mean, depending on where you
Trying to
live.
fit in at some desk job for the rest of my life. Just the thought of
I mean,
it.
I live in a pretty bullshit state, but like,
used to live in
I got body
constant fear
armor.
of
You
getting
know, I have
excluded for no
most of
reason
the fun
beyond
stuff.
Getting on someone popular's bad side.
I can LARP pretty easily. I didn't buy a helmet though because I didn't see the point.
My efforts.
I drew the line at helmet.
The strength to stand alone.
But if I got a night vision shit, I'd probably get a helmet, but I'm not going to.
Well, Professor, let's take our leave.
Yeah.
Please. It's too cold out.
Huh.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Koga. Let's go. We have plenty of work to do.
Itakura, stop. Are you really sure about this? Joining up with such terrible people?
I've made up my mind.
Green tip 223.
Yagami-san,
I don't have any because there's no
I
point.
suggest you stop interfering. Unless you want to see what'll happen.
Like I say, actual no point having like green tip.
Oh, she's standing right there.
Like 5.56 rounds. No, the hollow points are the good rounds. The green tips are the evil rounds, quote unquote. The armor piercing rounds.
Heed my words.
And if they weren't good plates, it wouldn't even pierce that shit.
Gets
So,
one
I don't know.
right through the skull.
Damn it!
Itakura-san. Why?
Yeah, hollow points are what you want to use if you're engaging another living thing. But like, the problem with green tips is you can't shoot them out of range unless you're shooting paper. It's like, okay, defeat the purpose. You can't shoot at steel with it because you'll fucking blow up holes in the steel. When I go to a range and the steel targets have holes in them, I'm like, oh, some asshole shooting green tips at it. Alright.
She wasn't shivering. She was trembling.
What?
What?
Excuse me.
What are you talking about, Yagami-san? Never mind. Our next move
I
is
stopped
to track
pig
down
watching for the holidays and I come back to him in a
rescue.
clown hat. Yeah, like I said,
Though, she rather seemed to prefer leaving with them.
I did not foresee this being the hat.
Messing around with that gang is only
This
going
exceeded my expectations.
We can't let a member of the MRC go down the wrong path.
AC-130 standing by.
That'd make one crappy advisor, wouldn't it? Fire control. You're absolutely right. And one more thing. You got an important point on the side.
After all,
We are visual fuel heading back to
detectives solve incidents before they even occur, right?
Why did he start talking all of a sudden?
I don't know.
You got me there. We sure have our work cut out for us, though. Let's head
I have
back.
no idea what's going
I
on.
want to talk out our next steps. All right, sounds good. Hopefully this eventually ends so I could take a break. I can't do this for hours endlessly.
Take a
Where's
break?
Itakura?
You mean...
We're not sure.
Stop
From the Neo
streaming?
Kaihin gang took
That's a
her.
break.
What? She got kidnapped?
No.
No, Itakura-san seemed to want to go with him. Wow, wait. What?
Wow.
So what do we do now? We get to work.
Right.
Wow, I mean, I get it, but how?
Yeah, this shit's kind of creepy because he does look kind of like old, kind of like really old.
Where do you think she went? You know anything about the Neo Kaihin gang?
So I'm like,
Haven't
yeah,
you
you're
found out?
kind of operating in a weird
Back when I was
location.
investigating the robotics club, I found a
Dude.
spot that seemed like it was theirs. Unfortunately, they probably moved on from there by now. Oh. Luckily, we do have one lead to work with. I actually memorized the license plate of the car that took down Itakura.
Huh?
What? You did? That's crazy. Yeah, it was basically out of instinct. Although the police would be the only ones who would do something with it. Should we
Yeah, kind of lime.
that you saw a
I find myself coming in and out of consciousness when these streams are
that should be
running.
our last resort. Getting the police involved guarantees
That makes
Itakura ends
sense.
up in some serious trouble in the end.
It's
That's
like
true. Should we
it's
split
like
this
you're
They have to be somewhere based.
you're like in this place,
Oh, that takes forever
but
because
it's like time skips.
Jinto's freaking huge. Good point.
Hmm?
Wait, and we could actually make it work.
What?
Huh? If we have the car's license plate number, there's one way we might be able to track it down. Ask Tsukumo. I know this super hacker Tsukumo.
Can't be.
Right, Tsukumo-san. Let's ask him to help out. Maybe he can hack into some surveillance.
Hey
camera
Frankie, I don't know if you've been looking
around
into this thing at all because I haven't, but like
for us. Seems unlikely, even for someone who's telling him it's Tsukumo. We're talking about a
the
government here. So that's a
like he fired it and it like hit two people, right? So presumably he was pointing it at them.
There is one thing that might work.
Was he supposed to be pointing it at them?
Who's everyone?
Like was the Did they ever find out if the gun was like, let's say trigger aside, right? Was it supposed to be pointed at them?
But not for dozens.
Like, was the scene supposed to have that going on?
Now there's a way to go about it. Yeah, since we know the car's license plate, we won't have to worry about false IDs either.
Like at the camera, I guess.
This could actually work. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to work together and crack it for good. Excuse me.
Yeah, like the more I think about them, I'm like, yeah, it was probably inappropriate from the.
Oh my God! Does it ever end?
To do.
When do I get a break? This is ridiculous.
Like it's like, okay, if the gun was supposed to be pointed at the camera, he presumably wasn't supposed to pull the trigger. If it wasn't, then he was pointing a fucking gun at them, which he shouldn't do anyway. You know.
Hey guys, sorry to have you come here so late. Like I told you before, the cops can't get involved in this. That's why I need your help.
Sure, but why do you need us, though?
Well, it's to rescue Itakura. Beyond that, though, I can't share the details. Sorry.
Hey, Yagami. This is weird. Beyond a couple of exceptions, everyone here was on the Cultural Festival Committee at the same time as Itokura. And she was the one who we all kind of, you know.
I guess he kind of does.
Now that you
No, he looks like he looks like the Yeah, he's wearing the hat of the little girl, but he looks more like the older sister.
Well, Luke would be right at home in the MRC.
I can't say it's unrelated.
He probably looks more like her than anybody else. He's even got glasses on right now.
Leading up to this either.
I see. I don't know what's going on, but I knew we'd have to face the music someday.
Same here. And it's always bugged me. I feel terrible that I've never summoned the courage to apologize either.
Yeah. But I was basically just a shadow member on the committee, remember? I only joined in the first place because I drew the short straw.
Only got a last minute tip here.
Yeah, but you still showed up at meetings, at least at first. Even though all you did was eat our snacks.
9:35.
Huh.
Oh, I went a whole hour without tips.
Yeah, and you gave Cody
Someone gives a shit about the vest anymore.
We haven't seen the vest since Christmas.
Give her the cold shoulder. Don't tell me you forgot either.
He started saying that. He started literally saying that we haven't seen the vest since Christmas. I'm like, yeah.
So
Merry Christmas.
None of this applies to you.
Santa got me a present, and that present was he'll never hit the $150 tips goal
I'm
ever
gonna
again.
give you a license plate number. I want you to search the town high and low for that car. It's a black four-door sedan. And I'm talking about covering the entire town. So we're gonna need serious numbers on this. Ask your friends to lend a hand if you can.
Yagami, don't you
Oh my God, it
worry
looks
about
so creepy, man.
If you need the help, I'll round up Made in Heaven for you.
Oh, nice.
It's like the more you look at him,
Yagami-san.
I'm used to just kind of ignoring him. He's just like kind of there in his little candy cane island there. But the more you look at him, you really take in what you're seeing. Fucking 40-year-old man wearing this like super creepy child hat that his ex-girlfriend like left there.
All right, everyone. Hit me up the moment you see that.
He's got this like super ugly pedo stash and pedo goatee situation going on.
Ponage 101 to me.
Senpai's missing.
Wearing these if you didn't know what neck phones were, which I didn't know what neck phones were before I started watching DSP. I feel like I would have been happier not knowing what they were.
Yeah.
TBH.
You're right. So
He's got that going on.
We're going to handle this the way we know
With
best.
Stacks of
Here's our
boxes behind
strategy.
him.
All right, rabbits. Time for us to calm the town.
And it's just like
It won't aim.
it's a little surreal. Double-sided dildo. I mean, that's what you would think it was.
Bro, at what?
No. She goes by the Professor.
Ah, that's English, though.
Yeah, sure is. Get with the times.
Oh, you little asshole! How'd you throw that foreign bullshit at me? The Japanese word is sensei!
Yeah, but you're speaking English.
Made in heaven rides again tonight, fellas! Let's fire 'em up!
Japanese word is sensei. That's why I'm speaking English.
Like, didn't you hear, old man? We speak English in Japan now. Get with the times.
Give me a break.
Yeah, thanks.
Give me a break.
Yagami-san.
No, stop it. Stop with the cutscenes.
Just turn it off, Bill.
Ponage 101 to me $4.20. It says, maybe we should do a daily rap live on stream one day. It could be interesting. I mean, I don't think there's too much in the daily wrap that needs to be live streamed. It kind of reminds me when I used to stream the weekend preview, and people were like, "Why are you streaming the weekend preview?"
He wants to clock out so hard. I want him to clock out so
We'll
hard.
think about it. Anyway, okay. I'll ask the Karate Club guys and girlfriends to help out. Make sure you don't spill all the details of the case to them.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
Yagami-san.
While you two focus your efforts on the crowd support, I'll attempt a different approach. What would that be? I will reach out to Itakura's son's parents. They might be able to talk some sense into her. I see. Although it'll be bad if they get the police involved.
Clock out in Minecraft?
Well, I'll make sure to observe her parents' reactions as I speak with them. I'll only proceed if they appear to understand the situation.
It'd be nice if he
all right, that sounds
checked
good.
out permanently.
Well, then, all right, now can we get a break? I think it's time to check out the.
This is a weird. Well, maybe it plays other people. This is a weird, like, misconception. I think.
I'm pretty sure
like,
it's East Building. No.
Like no, detractors want to keep Phil around.
Tamakawaka.
Like,
the Tamakawaka.
like they need Phil around. Blah blah blah. And
no.
No, I'd rather he drop dead, and then I can just go laugh at something else. I'm okay with that. The knowledge that he no longer existed would be enough for me.
That was a long, uninterruptible cutscene. But ladies and gentlemen, whew,
you done?
We are almost done with the school stories. We are trying to get, forgot her name. We're trying to catch the professor. There she is, Kotoko.
Kotoko.
We are trying to find Kotoko. Holy crap, what a night, right? Now, the good news is, we are now firmly in the home stretch of the game. Once we finish this, which seems like we're pretty much in the...
If Phil got amnesia, like full-on amnesia, would he just be an asshole with no memories, or would he...
Will it take 2 more streams?
Would he all of a sudden not be a piece of shit anymore?
We're going to finish this game very soon. Thank goodness. I'm excited.
Because his brain is still as fucking atrophied as it is,
as well
right?
as
still
the main
got the
story.
same brain.
And it's coming.
Memories or no memories.
Within the next week, if you're watching live on stream or if you're watching on demand on YouTube, shortly, I'm going to be doing it, within a week's time. So,
retard.
Holy crap. What a night.
Yeah, what a night.
Pikachu hat.
Uh-huh.
Major developments in both this main story as well as the school stories. I hope that you guys enjoyed this session. Thank you so much to everyone who supported the stream. The support tonight was very good.
Yeah, all 3 of you.
I'm very grateful to all of you.
All 3 of you. Thank you so much.
Support of my stream tonight. Thank you so very much. Next time around, monstrous developments as we head into the final end game, right? This should be very exciting. Thank you guys so very much.
Sure.
Till next time. Peace out.
All right, cool, guys.
So, guys, you may be saying, that was intense. That was crazy.
Nobody's saying that. They're saying, like, oh, is it over? I was sleeping the whole time.
So, I'm going to adjourn the stream for now. I wish you all a good day away tomorrow. Remember, guys, I will not be here tomorrow.
You got a perforated colon, you fuck face.
It is my day off from streaming. I'm going to do my best to do my stuff that I need to do on my day off. I don't know how it's going to go because the roads are not, like, fully cleared here from the inclement weather that we had. But I'll do my best to be safe.
Very inclement.
And I hope that you all will be safe tomorrow. All right? I'll return on Thursday.
I'll do what I want, Phil. If I don't want to be safe, I won't. You can't stop me.
Okay? And
I
then,
life on the edge at all times.
The other stream on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, is more Lost Judgment. That is right. Lost Judgment is Thursday night as well.
Is there a haiku coming?
So after Thursday night's Lost Judgment stream, I'm curious what will be left. Will we just have the finale of the game? Can we beat it in one more late night stream? Do I need a major stream? Look what I'm doing with these Pokeballs. I'm squeezing and holding the Pokeballs as I say this. Could we do it in one more late night stream? I'm not sure because I don't know how much is left in the story. We're in chapter 12 of 13 at this point.
Look at this.
So maybe we could finish the story.
Look at this.
Rather than later.
Yo, like, do you think I'd be able to choke him to death with that hat? Do you think it has enough, like, structural integrity
This was a great streaming week.
to wrap around his fat fucking pig neck and just, like, pull as hard as I can?
Chilling with me this week. I hope you all have a good night. I hope
know.
you have a good
Might
day
be
off
enough.
tomorrow. And I'll see you all on Thursday for a great day of Skyrim and Lost Judgment. How does that sound?
It sounds terrible, and you can go fuck yourself.
Thank you all. I will see you on Thursday. Peace out. I got to use the bathroom, so I'm out of here.
Yeah, you don't need to tell us for the third fucking time.
Guys later.
Fucking
Bye-bye.
autistic piece of shit. Jesus.
Take it easy, everyone.
You too, Bill.
Alright. We'll do a quick TISM segment, and then we get the fuck out of here, because apparently he's gonna Lost Judgment again on Thursday. Never ends. Alright, let's see. Okay. Dashboard. Got the right number? 112. Do I have 112? Yeah, I do have 112. It just needs to update. There goes. Alright. $235 for today. $33 an hour. Dietitian. Big ups. And so now that we're done with the week, we can do the full analysis. The full tips analysis. What do we got? Yeah. Alright, I mean, it was what, a fucking 3-day week? Yeah. So, 3-day week, and we averaged 204 per day. Damn. Can't believe this game isn't over yet. God damn it, Phil. Unhinged rant today and a Pikachu hat tonight. Did Horse leave him? Something's going on. I don't know what, but I get... Like, the level of autism was pretty high, even for him. I'm just curious why the fuck he would wear the Pikachu hat and not the Sonic hat. Like, why does he think the Pikachu hat's okay? And again, it leads me to believe that maybe at the end of the day it was a comfort issue. It really was. He's just that pathetic that he thought that wearing the Sonic hat would actually give him heat stroke and kill him. Have the pay pigs stepped up since Christmas? They stepped up like around Christmas, right? But like, I mean, not particularly. Like if you look at the percentages here, so these are the percentages to the tips goal. I mean, we're seeing red, right? 74, 74, 78. Like there's no green here. You usually get at least one green day a week. Yeah. Or white, right? So white indicates 100%, green means over 100%. I'm seeing a lot of red here. I mean, it's only been 3 days. But, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what the longest stretch was between a vest. Like, this would have been, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days? I mean, he's already getting to that point where he's fucking saying, oh my god, we haven't seen the vest since blah, blah, blah. He's already doing that. Because the last time he wore the vest was the Ask the King on, you know, Christmas Eve, 12/24. Then he had a day off. And then he had these 3 days with no vest, and then it's another fucking day off. This is the guy who's out of breath from walking to his mailbox, yeah. Yep. But, yeah. So, it's gonna be... Yeah, so there's gonna be 2 more days left in the month, and then that's when I'll do my wrap-up. But just in case you're interested in knowing where we currently were. He's already beaten out last month. We're on track to be... Currently we're at 4th best month since I started tracking. Possibly gonna go up to 3rd. I haven't put in the super chats yet, actually, so there's a decent chance this ends up being the 3rd most profitable month. Because his YouTube money was pretty significant this month. It's probably gonna break 6,000, which would be the first time it's done so. On record. Yeah, because he got... Yo, he didn't get very many super chats today, it looks like. Looks like he got literally 3 super chats. Oh, he got one from Kevin Bernstein. Oh, there it is. No, never mind. It, like, timed out briefly and then it came back, so... 2, 10... Yeah, I got a bunch of, like, $10 super chats from fucking morons. Yo, Nathan went fucking ham this month, dude. I should have this programmed into it. Where is it? Yeah, so this is like the per month breakdown here. If we look at that Nathan Smith, dude. The if I run a filter on him... can you not be a piece of shit? Thanks. So if I run a filter on Nathan Smith specifically... So here's his monthly breakdown. He first shows up in August. And like fucking December, this dude went out of fucking control. Almost $600. He probably broke $600. I haven't added today yet. So $600 in 1 month. He just kind of rolled into here like pretty recently, and he's dropping this much money on him already. He's already broken $1,000 total here. So he's got his spot on the wall of shame. Nathan's given more than that Dr. G Legend guy. I think he's the only person who's given more than him. Which is just great. This one's not Frontera. This one is, it's not a city. It's like a field. But it is from Ragnarok. But yeah, so that Dr. G Legend guy dropped exactly $1,000 thus far. And Nathan Smith has already beaten that. Well, I say like already, but yeah. And Super Chats don't count, of course. Troll tipping, since I don't cover this during my like breakdowns, he's at 223. But again, I'm pretty conservative with what I consider a troll tip. You have to be like, you know, a lot of these people you'd call them trolls, and I don't designate them as a troll. But yeah, they're all degenerates, a lot of them. I do like looking at like the latest date though. Like blog comments has basically fallen off the face of the earth. Like what happened to this dude? Like hopefully he got committed, because he was fucking insane, man. But I wonder sometimes, like, because it's one of two things, right? Either it's a sock account and they're just like pretending to be retarded, right? Like I suspect Kevin Bernstein might be, or they just dump a lot of money over some period of time and then stop, and then I just go like, okay, well, what happened to them? Did they get committed? Did they die? Yeah. Like blog comments would talk about like muscle groups and shit. He talk about like the gastrocnemius, and like, dude, he talk anatomy to DSP. It's like, dude, you're basically jerking yourself off at this point, man. You don't need to give him money to do that. They became homeless? Oh, I fucking hope so, man. I can only hope so. Big Pen has a higher turnover rate? Yeah, surprisingly it does, WT. I mean, at least for the people who, the names that show up. Again, I find it very difficult to believe that people just wander into DSP streams, even if he gets 140 likes or whatever the fuck he says. Like, oh my god, this guy who's been subscribed to me for 10 years found my stream. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, idiot? He told that story like 3 times today. That dude, whatever his name was, Gush or something? Grog? I like to think their caretakers found out. Yeah, like what happened to Derek, basically. Yeah, just take their fucking money away, because they need, you know, they need someone to watch their shit, because obviously they're not responsible enough to. I mean, the same way Phil does too. Also, like, no, Philip, no more gacha. You have a budget, maximum of $50 a month on gacha. You're gonna whale with only $50 a month. Come on, man. Remember, it's 24 hours stream chat. Yeah. Well, yeah, right. Exactly, Blopper. Yeah. So, the only way he could have talked is if he was subscribed. But dude, he was jerking himself off so much, DSP, earlier today. Like, multiple times, like my videos, it'll give me better visibility. It's like, dude, DSP, you don't want visibility. You really don't. Because you're a toxic piece of shit, man. Like, maybe someday someone from the actual dark web, not Kiwi Farms, will fucking run and you'd be like, yep, I found my mission in life. Lock and load. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you should keep your cult members a little closer to your chest and just leave it at that and be happy with what you have. Yeah, like, DSP's just this perfect combination of, like, he's, like, boring enough where people who seriously want to fuck with him kind of don't care. Hating DSP is almost a cerebral experience. Well, in some weird sort of way, because it's like, you know, if you're an actual, like, dumbass, you might find the dumb shit that he does charming. You know, the shit jokes and stuff like that. You know? Or maybe you can empathize with him, you know, being shitty at video games and being stupid. But yeah, there's something about DSP that keeps the really, like the real trolls away from him. Like, they gravitate towards, like, wings and shit. Like, they're really mean people. People who, like, actually fuck with you, because your shitty little rinky-dink gated community isn't gonna protect you from actual trolls, DSP. Sorry. Sorry to break the news to you. You're not actually safe. But it's just that, for some fucking reason, people feel compelled to feel sorry for you. I mean, I know why. It's because you're extremely pathetic. Like, you're essentially the most pathetic lolcow out of all of them. And so, people, for some reason, feel that you don't deserve to get fucked with, I guess. Maybe because Wings is fat? Yeah, DSP's buff. Yeah, I don't know either, Pina-kun. I know there's something that draws them towards him that Phil doesn't have, you know. TX, take it easy, man. I'll be peacing out here in a little bit too, but I don't want the Wings trolls to go after him because you see, Killer Grooves, I used to be of that mindset too, right? It's like, you know, just leave him alone to waste away, and I don't fuck with him either, so it's kind of whatever. I don't have a cat in this race, but like because yeah, it's like, oh, look, people do fuck with me. Well, here's what I want you to consider, okay? The people who give him money already think that he gets fucked with, and they already give him money because of this fake story that he spins out to them. So, I have to ask the question, what difference would it make if he actually got fucked with? Because he's already complaining about getting fucked with. Like, he's already tapping that well. You know what I mean? So, it's almost like, whatever, man. Like, I wouldn't give anyone shit for actually fucking with him. I used to be like, you know, he's gonna hang himself, and he always hangs himself, right? But at the same time, it's like, he does deserve to get fucked with. He's a piece of shit, man. And he always, like, you know, he gets cocky about it, right? Like, he's too comfortable. Like, the last major thing that happened to him was, like, the bank leaks, and even then, he realized very quickly that it was irrelevant, right? The bank leaks were for us, not for his dents. You know, not for anybody else. It's like the spreadsheets for us. It's for us to laugh at him even more. The bank leaks made it way funnier. So, if anything, the leaks empowered him to the realization that he can literally get away with anything. So, in a way, it was kind of, like, liberating for him, wasn't it? Like, oh, I don't have to keep a mask on anymore. These fucking retards will give me money no matter what. Hey, big ups, man. Glad you finally realized it. You should have probably realized it sooner, honestly. Bank leaks gave every up-and-coming detractor ammunition against. Yeah. And honestly, I could do a better job categorizing stuff. It's just like, I'm at a point where I don't fucking care anymore, because it's already kind of like speculation. Like, there's a lot of stuff I label as a microtransaction. I'm like, I don't know if it's a microtransaction, dude. Like, technically. I mean, it's obvious all the Apple iTunes shit is microtransactions, but the PayPal stuff, you know, there's a lot of random numbers all over the place. I don't know, man. There's just, like, a lot of PayPal transactions. Like, I don't have that many PayPal transactions. But I guess he could just be covering, like, it just means money's going into PayPal. So for all we know, he's covering chargebacks or something. I don't fucking know, man. But yeah. He's so pathetic that I can't really imagine the trolls adding much. Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the reason why people don't fuck with him. It's just like, they feel like the juice isn't worth the squeeze, you know? Because he doesn't react to trolling activities in any sort of entertaining way. He doesn't do anything really entertaining, you know? Any thoughts that the iTunes stuff might be cats? Well, okay, so big guy, maybe. Like, the way I want to frame it is, it's kind of irrelevant in the overall picture, right? Because the only way that it would matter if it was cats versus DSPs is if, for example, DSP wasn't aware of it. He wasn't aware that, because if he's aware of it, then he's culpable for it too, right? Like, he's an accessory to it. He's not stopping it. So the way I would look at it is, the Burnell household has a gambling addiction. Someone in the Burnell household has a gambling addiction. And DSP compensates for it by begging. So at the end of the day, we're still at square one. It doesn't matter who's got the gotcha addiction. I mean, it's DSP, but it might also be Cat, I guess. Because DSP is aware that it's there. It's his bank account, right? So he knows it's there. So he can't just be like, duh, oh my god, like, I had no idea, Cat, how could you? Like, yeah, sure, man. How would charges be from both PayPal and iTunes and not just one or the other? One explanation I saw was that when you buy it through your phone, it goes through Apple iTunes, and if you buy it on like a desktop or something, it goes through PayPal. Or if you buy it on not your iPhone, something like that. I mean, I guess theoretically, well, no, because if it went through like the Android store, it would say Google, I'm pretty sure. You know. He mentioned on a pre-stream that Cat gives him money. The only thing I know about it is he says she helps out with the bills, which we know is a fucking lie. We know is a fucking goddamn lie. You can get special bonuses for buying on their actual website. Oh, is that true? Unlike the WWE Champions website? I don't want anyone to physically hurt him, but I think it'd be funny if someone approached him in real life and made him feel uncomfortable. I think DSP needs to be physically hurt. Like, I think he needs it to better himself. Maybe not like with a broken bone or something, but he needs something to bring him back down to reality. I don't know what that would entail, but I mean, at this point, I couldn't give two shits if he bettered himself or not. I vaguely recall like a really old Tevin video I saw like a long time ago, so this is off of my flawed memory, but like this was before Tevin got really big, I guess, maybe? Because it was a really old video. It's one of those like super old videos, and I remember he was like talking, he was basically talking to Phil, right? The same way that I'll talk to Phil like when I'm rambling on stream. And he was like, he was describing like I don't remember what he said, but he was basically he was saying that, how can I help you if blah? Like, essentially, he was coming from the angle of, like, hey, if you realize this thing about yourself, then, you know, I'm helping you not be such a piece of shit person. It was like something like that, right? Like, it was a good intentioned type of comment that he made. He made 100 and something, funded by 3 people. He made 117. If you don't round down, of course. So yeah, but no, I don't have any sort of like. Yeah, I don't give a shit if he becomes a better person or not. Honestly, he's pretty much like the worst narcissist I've ever seen. Honestly, like yeah, he's like a really bad person, like at his core, like fundamentally. So yeah, in general, I believe in redemption arcs, not for Phil. Phil doesn't have the capability for that. He's like a huge fucking piece of garbage. Will he advertise his autism hat in the wrap video? I don't know, maybe. If it pops up within the next like 3 minutes, then I'll watch it, otherwise I'm bailing. Yeah, even Narcissus thinks he's too much. Yeah, see, I mean, it's the combination of the fact that he's such a huge narcissist and that he's such a overall pathetic that makes it kind of extra bad, I think. Like, there's plenty of narcissists out there who kind of have their shit together, you know? But they just kind of like, you know, they talk themselves up. Sure, man. But like, Phil's like bottom of the barrel, like slime, like actually. Money that you beg for is not money earned, Phil. I don't care how much you earn. And how much you earn isn't nothing to write home about, dude, honestly. For the amount of fucking begging that you do, it's not. So, it's like that combination that makes it extra stupid. Look at my, yeah, like, he like tries to like roll out all these like accolades that he has. Like, dude, you don't have any fucking accolades, man. You don't. And then when he self-deprecates about shit, it's like, you know deep down it's either like a cope or, yeah, it's like essentially a coping mechanism, but he doesn't actually believe it. He thinks he's the shit, man. But maybe there's a small, tiny piece of him that realizes it. And like, that's the part that's having the midlife crisis right now. The accolade is having fucking 200,000 subscribers and getting like 150 viewers on your live stream. That's the true accolade. Yeah, like that whole Keemstar thing, right? Like, I inherently find it cringy when like gamer language is used, honestly. So when he was talking about that level 1 shit, just like as he was saying it, it just came off cringy to me. That's just naturally how I react to fucking gamer language. It's like hello fellow kids type of shit, you know? He doesn't game. He runs like he essentially runs a podcast, right? But yeah, but I mean, it's true what he's saying though. Where he's never developed himself in any sort of way, and yet his expectations have grown exponentially, you know? So the sentiment is true. Slowly limping to the end of Lost Judgment to plan on... yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of randomly tied to Lost Judgment for some reason, because no one wants to cover because it's a piece of shit, so I understand. But yeah, I mean, you know. I do like REEstreaming just in general. Oh. This one. There's... Take a look. Copy link. Link. Okay, what do we got? Copy link. Paste link. Sorry, I can't reach out right now. I'm busy not interacting with people. Okay, here we go. Because DSP believes he's perfect. Yeah, I mean, you know, typical narcissist. Okay. WWE champions. Top offers. Okay, go there. Okay, these are all the payment methods. Oh, okay. Alright, so... Okay, so I have to think that you tie your account to this, or you're given some sort of code that you redeem. Oh. Yeah, that makes total sense, actually. Yeah, that would completely explain it. Yeah. So then he just Yeah, so then he just buys it with PayPal then. CVS gift card. Yeah, that would make perfect sense. And then what? And then when he does the iTunes transactions, it's like I can't go through all these fucking steps. I want my fucking JPEGs now. And then he just like goes through it so he doesn't get the special deal. And then it's like you can kind of in a weird way equate it to super chats and tipping, right? It's like I don't tip, I super chat because it's faster. I mean, it's just a couple extra clicks, motherfucker, and I get more of it and I get it right away. It's like life has a way of being kind of ironic, doesn't it? When it says web exclusive, does that mean like from this shop? Web exclusive? As opposed to what, physical JPEGs? I assume this means from this shop then. Yeah, no, it's extremely torturous. Yeah. iTunes with his HSA card, they're not gonna fucking approve that, man. Dropping uploaded yet? I wonder if he's gonna wear this Pikachu hat for the wrap. He usually does, right? He usually wears whatever the fuck he like. Whatever the fuck he got for his, like, stupid thing. Web exclusive compared to mobile exclusive. So are there mobile exclusive things, and that's why he sometimes does Apple iTunes? Yeah, I get it right away is the stupid thing Killer Grooves, right? The get a bigger cut should always have been emphasized from the beginning. He never really did, you know? I mean, he was with Twitch before, I guess, but you know, here's the funny thing, right? With like bits or whatever, you know why he wasn't saying like, oh, I get more of it, you know, I get a bigger cut of it? It's because it's because all of it was front loaded, you know? Like, the person who gave him the bits already paid the fee when they bought the bits. So, if anything, he gets a bigger cut of bits and shit. It just takes longer for him to get. But that's not the case with YouTube. The cost is passed on to him for YouTube. I think when she leaves DSP, will do. Probably not, Ignale. Probably not. I'd be surprised if she did. I would think that Panda would have more of a like desire to do that. I mean, she seems the one with more personality. Like, fucking Cat operates like she's on fucking Xanax all the time, you know? And again, like, I don't know what the likelihood of her divorcing him is. She would need to grow a spine to do it. She would need to like meet like let's say I worked at Fred Meyer's or whatever, and then she was like my coworker, and then, you know, maybe we were like eating lunch or something, and you know we were talking, and she like describes Phil to me, like, girl, he sounds like an asshole, you know, I think you can do better than him, you know. Oh, how long have you been married? You do know that if you divorce him, you're gonna get like half his shit, right? So you can, I mean, you might be able to upgrade. I'm just saying, you know, that type of thing. Like, she just needs like a, you know, she needs like something on her shoulder, like whispering to her. Because I think she's probably just ignorant of everything. I'd say the most likely thing with her, at least, is that she just kind of exists, and it's like, oh, Phil takes care of her. It's like with Panda, right? Wasn't it the same shit? Panda left because she realized that there was more out there, I think, right? Yeah. But it's like Cat is such a downgrade from Leanna that doesn't even matter. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do any better than this. But I mean, like, it's got to be a money thing in that case, right? Because it's like, I have to think that most people would be like, yeah, I'd rather not be with this person than be with with this person, this fucking piece of shit person. There's gotta be a money thing. Which in that case would theoretically mean that once the money dries up, then she's fucking gone, so... That's just speculation, isn't it? Like, you don't need a ton to survive, man. She seems pretty low maintenance. And I was looking for an actual partner. That's in it for... Yep. I'd like to hope she has a plan C. 'Cause that'd be really funny. You know? Like, again, Cat has the opportunity to be the biggest attractor of us all. Because again, all Phil has is equity. If he doesn't have that anymore, then he's fucked. Because he has no savings. And he like got lucky by getting that fucking equity in the first place. And I do hope mid-first like tries to come after him for a deficiency judgment. I don't know where that's at. Like if they got a lien put on his house, that'd be so fucking funny. I would love it. Is that the second the money dries up? Well. And these wheelchairs better get their fucking Velcro wallets out, man, because he's in it for the long haul. I marry Cat, she has a nice big head. That is a solid 4 out of 10, which is at least 3 times the size Phil. Phil's like negative attractive, dude. It really is. I'm not saying that like ironically. Is a $500 Ulta bill every month? She does? Alien's only problem if you want to sell the item in question. GSP dies of plans to die in that condo. Well, how about this, John Doe? What would happen if there was a lien on it and then Cat sued him in divorce and they had to liquidate it? And then what would happen? I would imagine it'd be a problem in that case. Show up on the doorstep. Yeah, I mean, the first time he, I have to think that he's kind of managing the entire household. Like you have to go for a pretty long period of time not paying your shit before they start to like turn the lights off and like kick you out of your house and all that stuff now. You know? So, like he can probably string her along for quite a while, even if and when the money does dry up. What's up, man? He's balling. Weirdy vids. Hey, man. So, yeah. $1,000 tip goals daily. I mean, there's only so much water in the well. Right? Like, historically, I mean, we know the... Like, I wish this went back a little bit further. But, I mean, like, you know, we have like a pseudo Wudo. Like a pseudo, you know, way of comparing his income. You know, he's essentially where he was with Twitch, maybe a little bit less, like net. You know. Yeah. Maybe a little less. I don't know what his tax bill is gonna be. I mean, we can kind of actually guess here because I've got like estimates here already. There's like total tax liability would be here 2021. Yeah, I mean I basically have it already. Holy shit, is that right? No. It's doing a sum. It's not a sum. It's a sum of this and then like the average between these. Like the average of this is what? 15,539. 35. If we did like 15,539 plus 35 divided by 2, so the average is like 25,000. So I've got him calculated at a middle ground average of $25,000 in federal tax liability, and then this is usually not a lot, like 2,000 something for state tax liability. So the question is, has he put $25,000 into the IRS? I suspect not. I suspect not. Even in the low estimate, he has to give the IRS at least, like, you know, somewhere between $1,000 and, like, let's say $1,500 a month to meet his, like, tax obligation. So let's say he has to, let's say 2,000, like, somewhere in the middle, right? Let's say he has to scroll away 2,000 a month to the IRS to kind of maintain his tax liability. And that doesn't include his back tax payment. This is, like, for the future. His current pass remote. His back tax payment is an entirely different can of worms that I don't give a shit about. But, like, I'm talking about the income that he earned this year. You know, when he made, like, a good amount of money on, like, tips sometimes. Washington's a community product. Yeah, I believe it is. Gondo. So, yeah. And imagine Phil and Kat argue a lot in that house. I don't have any reason to believe that that's the case or isn't the case, you know. There's not enough information. I mean, she might have just accepted her lot in life, you know. People do that. People, like, settle, right? They do it all the time. This is like, whatever dreams she had, if she had any, I can't imagine she had any kind of lofty dreams at any point, but, like, it's probably just like, yeah, this is my life now. Right? I can totally see that, right? She's completely settled with this fucking pig. And so the question would be, you know, would she ever be, I don't know, like, empowered enough to seek something better than what she has? Because maybe what she has isn't all that bad, or, you know, if she's a low maintenance chick. Like, I'm a low maintenance dude, you know. So if we took the emotional part out of the equation, like, we assume she didn't give a shit about him, and all she would need is a roof over her head, you know, 5,000 calories a day, and like, internet, and that's it, right? Loneliness is scary. Like, some people are more affected by loneliness than others. Empress Lagertha, you know. Loneliness is scary to probably most people. But again, I don't know enough about a cat to, like, make that call, how much that matters to her. And she might be fulfilling her social needs in other ways. By fucking Tyrone. Or by, like, talking to her coworkers. Right? Like, when you're playing The Sims, and you go to work, there's an option that says chat with coworkers and it makes your social bar go up. Now, how about that? So, she might be fulfilling those needs outside of Phil, and Phil just exists as a, you know, like, a thing that gives her, like, a roof over her head or something, right? A convenience. He exists as a convenience. But I mean, it's like, sure. I'm sure there's plenty of people who get their needs met outside of just the household they're in, right? I think Phil would stop streaming at 50 or 60. I don't think he'd stop streaming ever until it became literally not possible to stream. Or until he just made actual no money doing it anymore. Because here's the thing, right? Phil always gets what he wants in the end, in one way or another, right? Like, he cries about it enough times where he gets what he wants. He's used to it. You can tell he's used to it now based on how entitled he is about everything, right? So, like, let's say his whale money decreased by some amount, he would squeeze every fucking drop of money out of whoever's left as much as possible. He would just cry more and more. And then he would start hitting people's thresholds of, oh, I feel bad for him now, I'll give him money. You know what I mean? Like, you got people like Jax fucking Raxer giving him money. Dude who works, like... Dude exists as, like, a lower middle class person, basically, you know? And he's giving this fucking idiot money. So, people like that exist. And they're in Phil's circle. So if the whales dry up, he'll find a way to get money still. He might not get as much money, but he doesn't need as much money. Remember, he's got a spending problem, not an income problem. I mean, it's future Phil that'll be a problem. Right? Future Phil has no retirement money. Future Phil's gonna have a shitty healthcare plan that's gonna be really expensive. You know? And like, I have to fucking pray to God I'm not still in this goddamn vortex at that time. I would imagine I'd have better things to do by then, but I guess who knows. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, Phil can fix his shit, like, on a dime, man. He wouldn't even have to beg as much, either. He can take that day off that he wants. He's legitimately just got a spending problem. That's it. We know what his fixed costs are. They're like, outlined right here, you know? Wherever they are. Calendar. Like, his required fixed costs are all these. So, if these are met... Like, take the fucking back taxes out of it. Pay your fucking taxes and get this shit paid off, right? And then don't have any more back taxes. Period. Okay? Let's say that. Okay? Be a normal human being. Okay? So what's left? Like 4,000 bucks. 4,000 bucks covers everything. Oh yeah, and fix your fucking weird internet plan. There, save more money. But like, yeah. And so $4,000 net would get him where he needs to be. So he's making what? How much is he making net right now? Over $10,000 a month. It's 200 per... It's every other month, Empress Lagertha. So it's like 100 a month. Every other month. Yeah. I bet even the water bill fucking jumps on me. He's like, oh yeah, this month I don't have to pay water. Yay! And then next month it's like, you know, it's 200 bucks or whatever. Why is electric bill so high? He's got very inefficient appliances, I'm pretty sure. He runs 3 fucking mobile AC units in his house. You know how fucking stupid that is? So I have to think that all his other shit is just like I wondered what type of light bulb. You know the first thing I did when I bought this fucking house I'm in right now? I changed every goddamn fucking light bulb out. Every single one. I am not tolerating incandescent light bulbs in this house. Ever. And then you know what I did? I went to my in-laws' house and I changed all their fucking light bulbs too. Like, you think the autism's contained within this stream? It's not even close, man. So, like, I have to think he doesn't do he doesn't give a shit about stuff like that. He doesn't economize. You know? He's just like, okay, everything's here. Everything's great. Yo, like, Costco had this, like, insane sale on LEDs. I bought so many goddamn light bulbs. I had a literal garbage bag full of incandescent light bulbs. Okay? Like, it's like recycling, right? It goes in a specific order in terms of waste management: reduce, reuse, and then recycle. Like, if you reduce the waste that you produce, you wouldn't need to do any of that other shit, right? It's the same thing with, like, with your house. You just reduce the amount of electricity you use. If you do that, then you don't have to worry about any of the big shit, honestly. It can save you a lot of money. Yeah, I did, Poltar. I didn't just, like, throw it in the fucking, like, dump out back or whatever. There's like a local place that will take kind of like weird, like they'll do like e-waste and shit too. So anytime I have like weird stuff to like get rid of, I just take it to those guys. Yeah, Costco's the shit, man. I was looking up the area I'm going to in Cancun, and there's like a fucking Costco nearby. I'm like, dude, fucking Costco in Cancun. I'm in heaven. Okay, what's up? Alright, we'll watch it now. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh my god, he's wearing the fucking hat. Okay. Alright, let's go.
What's up, everyone? Phil here for the Daily Wrap for Tuesday, December 28th, 2021. It's wrong.
Okay. Alright. Just steal your... I gotta steal myself a little bit. I'm gonna do a thing. Alright.
What? Is there something on my head? Guys, Today was a great streaming day. Let's recap. First of all, today was my
I can't
final
nuke from this screen, you
day of the
prick.
holiday week. Thank you to everyone who joined me this holiday week for the various festivities that happened, including my Christmas marathon, my Christmas Eve Ask the King special event, and everyone who obviously watched all of that stuff on demand on YouTube over the course of the week. And then, of course, 3 straight streaming days of gameplay goodness. Today,
Gameplay goodness.
Tuesday, was the continuation of Grand Theft Auto 3 Definitive Edition. And just as I expected, this game is much easier than the original. And some of the hardest...
He's adjusting his Pikachu ears. What the fuck?
The base too.
Yo, that looks like Pippi Longstocking, like, hairdo, right?
On a boat,
like, it's even, like, twisted like it.
Your teammate 8 Ball is running on a boat to bomb it up and blow it up. You need to do it incredibly fast. You need to be very accurate with your shots. In the original game, incredibly difficult because the controls back then for sniping were like impossible.
Like, I'm not too much of a boomer that nobody knows who that is, right? It fucking looks like that.
It's normal controls like any other game. You can easily snipe every enemy. It's one of the easiest missions actually in the game, as long as you don't suck ass at shooting a sniper rifle. So, what a major change and difference from the original game for sure there. And many other missions as well that I remember being more difficult or just more easy. So now we are firmly into the second island of the game. We've already done a couple missions there. People are saying maybe 2 more major streams, 3 tops, but probably 2 to beat it. We'll see. Someone was basically saying you're about halfway through. So we'll see next time around how far I get. Okay, but we're doing good. Good progress in Grand Theft Auto.
Damn, stop.
And by the way,
please stop.
I actually noticed more people on the stream.
Thumbs up.
And more engagement for Grand Theft Auto this time around than there was last time, which is excellent.
There was more money.
On the pre-stream podcast,
he made like no money on that last one. It was like 49
Really
bucks.
important pre-stream podcast today.
Very
I basically covered a lot of stuff. My thoughts about other content creators who are much bigger than me, who are giving up on content creation because
he was talking about that whole Lindsay Ellis thing, right?
Off at because I've been doing this for 13 years,
Yo,
and I've basically been harassed. Pretty much one of the worst cases of harassment on the internet. Yet I'm still here sticking through it and doing it.
I can't believe he turned that Lindsay Ellis thing into a thing about him. That's really funny.
Like making a buck, and if that's really the only reason they were doing it, maybe that's why they're quitting. I also talk a lot about the repercussions of your actions, whether you intend it or not, when you support something, whether it's a game, whether it's a content creator. So I went into a lot of detail about that this morning on the pre-stream podcast. I hope you'll give it a look if you get a chance.
Yeah, like that whole thing with Lindsay Ellis is fucking retarded. Like that's kind of an aside, but like,
okay. The late
I just love that he jumped on it.
Was Lost Judgment.
She's so far removed from him. She does like long form
plot line of the school stories,
like,
and then the game forced me to do
like
another
essays on like movie symbolism and shit like that. Whether or not you agree or disagree, she's so fucking far removed from this piece of shit.
Big way, and then got back to the school.
I cannot believe he
around and actually went overtime.
Fucking took that
20
and
plus
ran with
minutes
it.
of gameplay to get
fucking actual
into it. I don't want to spoil it for those who didn't see it live, but we finally get some answers. We finally get into the meat of it. Next time around when I play it, we're definitely gonna finish up the school stories and head into the end of the game.
Yo, if there was like a fucking
today,
Squid Game type of thing where you can't like look up and T-pose.
Pretty much every stream recently. Thank you all.
This dude would get fucking shot in the head right away. Like he cannot help himself.
I am going to be off from streaming tomorrow. It originally was up in the air because of inclement weather. I actually found out it's supposed to snow more tomorrow night.
Oh no, I don't care. Hopefully you get in a fucking car accident, you piece of shit.
Because it's just going to be worse if I wait. You see? So tomorrow's my day off. I'm going to do my best to drive around safely in the inclement weather. Please wish us luck.
Oh my god. Everybody pray to your gods that something fucking horrible happens to this piece of shit.
A lot of the roads
I know I will.
have not been taken care of since the snow on Sunday.
Dickhead.
And sadly, people just don't drive well in the snow out here. They just don't know how.
I'm thinking maybe like a jackknife.
Tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday. The main stream on Thursday, the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
Fucking like 18-wheeler jackknives right in his
stream.
fucking car.
All right, and then the late stream, more Lost Judgment, where we're going to continue through the school stories, finish them off, and then get back to the main story. So here's the goal for this week. Number 1, advance in all the games that I'm currently playing. That means more Skyrim. That means more Resident Evil 4. That means more GTA 3. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2, finish Lost Judgment. Because once I finish Lost Judgment, we can move on to goal number 3, year-end series. The most disappointing games of the year, the best games of the year countdowns. If we finish Lost Judgment over this coming weekend, I can potentially do that either Monday or Tuesday. We can actually do the year-end series first thing 2022, and then move on to new content. I'd be thrilled because usually my year-end stuff gets held up because I'm in the midst of so many playthroughs. This year, it looks like it may be timed perfectly.
Look at what you're seeing here, man.
Guys, thank you so much for a great holiday week.
Of this
I hope that you all had a great Christmas and a great week with me, streaming along, watching the content on demand.
Giving me money.
One final reminder, if you like my content,
No.
like the videos here on YouTube. You guys have no idea.
Can I
Recently,
click a
as I'm
button to make you
streaming,
die?
People have been liking
Is that
the
a button?
streams, and people have actually been coming to the streams and saying, Phil, did you know this was in YouTube search? You actually...
Oh my god, Phil, no. One person who's a fucking moron said that, who's subscribed to you.
The more you like these
You're
videos,
such...
the
Oh
more
my
the
god, you're
channel
so
will do better.
pathetic, dude. I love
So
it.
if you like my content, please take the time to
Look
click
at you.
like on
You're
this
40 years
video.
old, Phil. Where's the retirement
Right
money?
now on a stream of 300 to 400 viewers.
What's future Phil gonna do?
This video
Is he gonna eat that Pikachu hat because he has no fucking money to buy groceries anymore?
Please, we need half
hope
the
so.
people to click like. It would help this channel. Please click
No,
like on the
no
video.
one will.
Like.
Phil, nobody will.
You guys,
You're
have a
yelling.
great
You're
day off
yelling
Wednesday. See you Thursday.
into the void.
Oh, by the way,
You're
hat,
falling to
I found it
fucking
in my
pieces.
Closet.
Closet?
It's now in the rotation for a hat to be worn if we hit the tips goal of $100 on a stream. That's why I'm wearing it tonight, because we did so on tonight's Lost Judgment stream.
Oh my god. I
Peace
love
out,
that.
everyone. See you Thursday.
I gotta
Later.
listen to that again. Hold on. I gotta listen to that part again. That was great. Okay. Recenter. And just think about what you're looking at. And let's listen to that part again. How he just talked that fucking thing up.
Please, we need half the people to click like. It would help this channel.
All right.
Please click like on the videos if you like them.
No.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day off Wednesday. See you Thursday.
Wait, tell me about your
by the
hat.
way, this Pikachu hat.
Talk about how
I
cool
found
it is.
In my closet.
And how do we see the hat,
in
Phil?
rotation for a hat to be worn if we hit the tips goal of $100 on a stream. That's why I'm wearing it.
That's why I'm wearing it.
On tonight's Lost Judgment stream. Peace out, everyone. See you Thursday. Later.
Wow. Great. Absolutely fucking amazing, man. Holy fucking shit, dude. Yeah, like, how can you watch that and just be like, yeah, yep, I dig that. I fucking dig that. No. Absolutely not. Ugh, brother. Anywho. Thanks for stopping by, guys. It was a good time, sort of. Yeah, I don't think we ever left BegCon 3, right? We didn't even hit 2. Hey, thank you, Blopper. And thank you all for joining me. I guess we'll be back here for fucking, what, Thursday? Yeah, again. I think next year is gonna be, I think the beginning part of next year might be kind of interesting, right? We're gonna have new tax shit. He's got to have a tax begathon. No way he's fucking saved any money. So that's number 1. And then number 2 would be like, I don't know. His like birthday month is always really insufferable, but it should be pretty funny. He's gonna turn 40, guys. We're gonna have a 40-year-old fucking beggar. Love it. Big ups. I'm sure it'll be a great year for us. So. The desperation is gonna get ramped up. When you hit 4-0, he puts a lot of meaning onto things, you know, like because he's autistic. I think the fact that he's turning 40 is gonna have significant meaning on him. So we'll see. Hopefully the depression kicks in. Anyway, thank you guys. This was fun. We'll be back again in a couple days, I guess. Hope you guys have a great day off. Be sure to check. Check up on all of DSP's shit that you missed or whatever. Don't actually do that. Stay safe. Stay very, very safe. And I will see you guys next time. Cool. Awesome.